Yo, it's your boy Trenches News, man. Back at y'all with another one. AHumbleSoul, man. Trenches News with the Mod Squad, man. Make sure y'all follow me, my mods, and AHumbleSoul, man. Back at y'all with another one, though.
Yeah. All right, let's do it, man. Yo, AHumbleSoul, we checking back in, man. Another exclusive. We back in Illinois with it, back in the rack, man. We got Trenches News in front of the camera once again. You know, what's going on with you, bro?
Man, good, man. Just chilling, man. Living life. Taking life one day at a time, you know?
No, for sure, for sure. The last interview, you know, at that time, the FBG Duck murder trial was still going on. You had talked about what you could share as far as like getting on the stand, seeing the footage of the actual shooting, what you thought the outcome would be, you know what I'm saying, for the old Block 5 as well as TZ, etc. Since then, they all been convicted, you know, and it's saying that they looking at a mandatory sentence of life, at least, you know, I guess some of them multiple. I don't know, the specifics like that, but from what I understand, like they carry like mandatory sentences of life. I think the trial lasted like around 3 months or something like that. So it was going on for a minute. Like you seeing the outcome, man, you actually being in the courtroom, you actually sharing, you know what I'm saying, information on the stand, and now knowing that they looking at spending the rest of their life in prison behind, you know, taking somebody who you actually had a personal connection with, as well as having connections with a lot of those people who were responsible for doing it, man. Like, how do you feel now, dog?
Man, hey, it gotta stop, bro. One way or another, bro. We gotta save the kids, man. Like, it's shit bigger than me, man. It's God's plan, man. Like, a lot of people don't believe when I say that, bro. It's this shit written, bro. It probably was written in life. This shit was probably, you know, it was just written in life already, bro. They say life is written, don't they? Like, everything that you do is already planned out and shit like that. So,
in the Bible.
Yeah, that's how I take it, man. I don't feel bad for none of them. People say in the comments, like, what about their kids? Bro, they had a long time to think about their kids when they told them Oak Street. When they went up and down them stairs, they should have been still thinking about their kids. You know what I'm saying? When they got in them cars before they drove out that motherfucker, they should have said, man, I got 5 kids. I got 4 kids. You know, some of them got 5 kids. Duck had 4 kids. Lowe's got 4 kids. C Murder got 4 kids. Fucking all of them got kids, bro. D-Thang got 4 kids. You know, TZ got 2 kids. You know, everybody lost, man. But it gotta stop, bro. Like, this shit gotta stop, bro. It's a lot of frivolous killing for no reason. You know, a lot of people, they fans on the outside looking in, they're excited about this fruit. You know what I'm talking about? They're excited by it, so they want to keep going on. You know, and that's where the snitching and all that shit kick in at, because they wanted to keep going on. But everybody saying they pushing peace. I just hate to tell them, man, AHumbleSoul, man, in order to push peace, bro, you got to be righteous. You got to be down for the righteous of the community, bro. You can't be pushing peace, bro, and hanging with the nigga the people who out here committing crimes and tearing down the community, bro. They ain't pushing peace. You know what I'm saying? They ain't pushing peace at all, bro. So,
Nah.
You know.
Man, the last time we spoke, you painted a picture of the actual footage of Duck's murder. And since then, it's been released online. It's all over YouTube, all over Instagram. I think it was on TikTok, Twitter. You know, just all over the place, man. Like, but from what I understand, it's like a different version of the footage that they actually showed in the courtroom. But even that aside, man, like, when you revisit that, you know, seeing that footage again, what type of emotion does that, you know, kind of put in your body, bro? Like, knowing that you actually, you know what I'm saying, you know the people who doing the shooting, and you know the person who's losing his life, you know what I'm saying? Like, you seeing them actually, like, run for his life and then get gunned down like that. Like, seeing that footage again and seeing people share it for the likes and for the views and all of that, like what's going through your mind, dog?
Man, it was just a bad situation, bro. It was a bad situation. Nobody won. Everybody got sent off. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody got caught or they gone. You know. Then you had people that's involved with the situation who had money, who had millions. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm a millionaire, you call me and be like, man, hey, we just seen your brother kill him. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. Hey, lose my number, champ. You hear me? Like, I'll catch him on my time. I ain't finna let nobody call me and tell me that. And then I get sent off. But I got the bag. I got the bag, bro. So a broke dude like Teasy just took down the whole motherfucker, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, just D-Thang gone, he killed. But if he was alive, he'll still be in jail. He'll be in jail right now on the RICO. Found guilty. Vaughn will be found guilty on the RICO. Zell Money will be found guilty on the RICO. Because of tender dick. Because a person didn't want duck with his baby mama, bro. Like, come on, man. And hey, don't, you could blame Trench News all you want to. On everything. But them niggas should never accepted that phone call, bro. Anybody will tell you that. Any street dude, anybody will tell you, bro. If somebody tell you downtown, Oak Street, the Loop, anywhere, tell them go and suck a fat one. On everything. Go and suck on Peter Griffin shit. Because I ain't coming downtown, you know. Unless you a flunky and you willing to risk it for a biscuit, that's all. I ain't risking shit for no biscuit. You know, I need the whole steak and all that shit. I don't want no motherfucking biscuit. That was the biscuit they risked it for. The chains cost $2,500. With the initials, the engraving cost more than the chain. The engraving cost $5,000. The chain cost $2,500, $7,500 a piece, each chain.
For life in prison.
For life in prison, bro. You done trade your freedom for a sale, bro.
And you said all of them got kids?
All of them, except for C-Thang, I don't think. Except C-Thang. And the sad thing about that one, his father paralyzed, right? Sheena took care of his daddy. Wiping his ass. That's why I say, man, it's like, when I think about this war that's going on and shit like this, bro, it took for them two parents to be in a courtroom and he coming at Mama Duck about, man, my son ain't doing nothing, defending the shit and everything from a wheelchair. You hear me? Like, come on, bro. Y'all could have stopped this shit. Y'all could have, oh, man, your son, everybody watch YouTube, bro. Everybody knowing something, bro. Even if you ain't on YouTube as a daddy, bro. A family member going, they said this about such and such. They said this, they're going to send it to you. This the way of the world, bro.
So what do you feel like the parents could have did to step in and intervene if it's already got to a point where it's blood already shed?
Hey, man, hey, look. L.A. Capone was never supposed to be in tour with them, bro. She and that L.A. mama and them down there from the same block. On everything, bro. Went to school together. Parties together. Everything. Go to parties right now together. Memorials, funerals. Like, come on, man. They went to school together. My friends right now, my real friends who I went to high school with and shit like that, on everything. Hey, look, if they kids got beef with my son, or my son showed me a picture like, hey, this dude did something to me, I'm calling my homie. Yeah. Hey, look, homie. Hey, woo. My homie gonna make sure that shit never happen. Yeah. Because that's a real homie. You know what I'm talking about? That's a real homie I got. Them real friends I grew up with. I don't know what's going on, bro, but a lot of this shit sad. A lot of these family mothers and shit and daddies, they know each other. Some of them from the same block. On everything, bro, like for real. A lot of these kids out here that's participating in the drill and everything, they daddies either with somebody, went to jail for the prison, or, you know, but everybody know each other. Everybody know each other, daddy, mama, and everything, bro.
No, well, what I was asking you, on the outside looking in, being aware like how Chicago is in particular, and just how the shooters are like young, you know, like they jumping off the porch young, like what you said, jumping off the porch straight into the casket. In the last interview, if they already at that point in their life, like before they even really reaching puberty or around that age, already taking lives, like why do you feel like a parent would be able to step in to stop stuff? Or you saying jump in before it even gets to that point?
Yeah, it shouldn't even get to that point. What you mean?
But that's how it is.
Hey,
now.
Look, a person can't tell me, bro, that they can't stop an 11-year-old or 12-year-old. How the hell he got a phone? Who paid the Wi-Fi bill? Who paid where he lay his head at? On everything, bro. Like, come on, man. Somebody, everybody condoning this shit. You hear me? It's like they condoning this shit, bro, because my 14-year-old ain't finna go and shoot up no block and then think he finna lay his ass in the bed in my house with the rest of my kids and jeopardize my kids. Hey, look, bro, dragging the right by his here down the block where he shot at. Hey, look, Y'all ain't gotta worry about violating, cause I am. Dun, Batman, you remember the ping, ping, yeah.
Wham.
Yeah, wham, bam, yeah. On everything, bro. Like these parents playing with their kids, bro. That ain't the way it is, bro. I'm scared of my mama to this day.
Dang.
Just off some shit she did back then in the 90s. You know what I'm saying? Don't ever do that shit. You know, after that jump, I've been scared ever since then. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it ain't no way, man. Ain't no way nigga motherfuckers make excuses. You know, they ain't listening. Well, you gotta change. You gotta change directions then.
How you parenting?
Yeah.
How you discipline them?
Yeah, discipline. Ain't no phone. No, like Cameron said in the movie. Unless you pay me, no Chinese food, no nothing. Hey, look, ain't no phone, ain't none of that. Nigga, it's 10-minute showers. On some real shit. If I gotta go there with you. You know, it just is what it is. Make them take out the garbage. Make them do that shit. Chores and all that. That shit discipline, bro. That ain't no slavery. That's discipline. You wake up and make up your bed and take the trash out and wash the dishes and do what your mama say. That's discipline, bro. So they just confuse it, bro. They condone this shit around here, bro. A lot of these parents, a lot of these people, and a lot of the outsiders, they want the war to keep on going on, so they condone it. We can't stop these 13 and 14 and 15-year-olds. They ain't never supposed to have no gun, period. On everything. Even if you want to say according to structure, that ain't part of no gang shit, bro. For a 15-year-old to be walking around with no gun. On everything, bro. They ain't going to school or none of that, bro. But you coming in my house at late at night, how? You ain't went to school. You don't work. You ain't did shit. But you 13 and came to my house. What you cook for dinner, mama, how? Smack the dog. You hear me? Man, like, I ain't going for that, bro. Like, I ain't going for that.
Just one last question. And I don't know if I phrased the question the right way when I was asking you, like, what can the parents do if the bloodshed is already, you know, it's bloodshed on both ends, but you saying interfere before it even gets to that point. But when you was open to me in the past about how, you know, you were around 9, 10.
Yeah, though, but it was the crack epidemic. And we still wasn't running around killing people.
That's what I was gonna ask you.
You know what I'm saying? Like, that was the crack epidemic. Everybody, all my friends' parents was off crack. Everybody on the projects was off crack. You probably had, out of each building, you probably had about 5, 6 sober families.
Sober?
Sober. Out of every building, bro. 5, 6 sober people, bro. Everybody else, aunties, uncles, cousins, off crack, bro. On everything. For real, bro. Off heroin or crack. Like, everybody, bro. Every motherfucker in our buildings was at the school getting the super donuts in the morning with the chocolate milks. Wasn't no breakfast. Motherfuckers selling all the food stamps. I'm just keeping it real with you. But we had people who, the gang members who see us doing some shit and they going across your head. A dope fiend, a crackhead, see you doing some shit, whoop you and then take you to your mama. I just call them breaking in somebody's crib. You hear me? And then your mama whoop your ass. It was like a community ass whooping, bro. I told you I hit a lady on the ass one day, bro. It was waggling. You know, I was doing a 2 chain and I was like 8 years old, 7 years old, and I smacked on the ass, man. This is a region baby mama. You know what I'm talking about? So she ran around the corner. I got your little ass. Ran around the corner and got him. Everybody from the store to the building thumped my head. Thou. You hear me? Hey, I learned the lesson. You got older, I learned the lesson. You ain't supposed to put your hand on that man, woman, her ass. You ain't supposed to touch that grown woman. You was a kid, you know? But watching the box and watching videos and shit, you know what I'm saying? You seeing the shit juggling, you see the rappers, you know, and you will into that shit. The rappers did it.
No, for sure.
You know, but yeah.
We saying that structure, the structure is non-existent nowadays.
Yeah, it's non-existent, bro.
To get back on track, man, with the whole trial, you mentioned that if D-Thang, Lil Durk's older brother, was still alive, he would be caught up in this case too. Why do you say that?
Federal, it's in the paperwork.
I mean, for the viewers.
TZ called him. TZ called him. They got it on camera. TZ called him. The whole conversation in the store. TZ ran in the Montclair store, and he ain't know that the camera was watching him over his head. He was right under the camera. Actually, it was a ball. He right up under the camera, and then a person with an iPhone 15 or 4, whatever it was at the time. They zoomed in and recorded everything. And then he pulled down his mask because they couldn't hear him on the phone. And he was like, hey, Duck right here. You could tell the niggas was older who he called, the first call, because they didn't know who Duck was. Everybody in the city know who Duck is. They didn't know. So they said, who? He said, FBG Duck. He said, who? Man, the one who be rapping about old blocking, woo, woo, woo. And then that's when it got to kicking. Hold on, woo, woo. They called D-Thang for him, and D-Thang called his phone right back, called Teezy. And then Teezy, Duck right here, telling them, man, the first person he was on the phone with, he said Duck chased him. And Duck gonna put him on the internet. He gonna be on rural, start getting chased down the street, and they need to come right now. But he ain't tell him that Duck was messing with his baby mama or none of that. They ain't know none of that, you know. So yeah, Teezy, D-Thang will be locked up, bro. He'll be locked up, man. And then what's making more dangerous is, and this what Lil Durk kick in. It ain't that I'm saying Lil Durk or Butta. We never said Lil Durk name. We never, bro. Lil Durk ain't got nothing to do with this shit, honestly. But if they saying his name, I'm going to report about it too. Shit. You reporting about me, I'm going to report about it. You know what I'm talking about? Shit, ain't nobody shit with me. I report about myself. I don't need nobody to report about me on YouTube. I tell it like it is. I make a whole story about it, nigga. You know, so it don't, you know, like, yeah, D-Thang will be locked up, though.
And when news came out that he had got murdered, you know, initially it was the whole, like, tie-in that was get back for
Duck and all that.
Doing the taunting and all of that type of stuff. But I saw you report on something recently that it may be like in an unrelated incident.
Yeah, it's unrelated. It's unrelated, man. It's actually 2 guys, one on the run, and one is in federal custody right now.
Okay, so
and
one of the 2. Okay.
Yeah, and that actually, as we was leaving the court building from that day, the news was outside. They was bringing him up the elevator. The Mac, not the Mac dude, the one who in jail. I can't think of his name though. His name ain't Preston either. He on the run. But the one dude, he was coming out the elevator as we was getting off. He was coming out the back elevator. So they got him, and they got him for a murder for hire. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, so it was a hit.
Yeah, they hit somebody. They supposed to hit the Mac guy who was supposed to be the killer of D-Thang.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you were saying these were D-Thang's killers.
No.
They killed the person who killed him.
They killed the person who allegedly killed D-Thang, who was supposed to kill D-Thang. They got a murder for hire. They killed him outside a government building. You know, if you kill somebody outside New Beginning Church, and, you know, that program that they got in there, that CAPS or Project Hood shit, that's the government. The government can step in. You shoot a Project Hood worker, that's the government. You know what I'm saying? That's the government. That's who they get paid by.
Well, why would dude call, like, did Duck know D-Thang? Like, what does D-Thang fall into?
Duck don't know D-Thang, man. D-Thang is actually like a hustler, the money. Like, he always, ever since I known him, bro, I met him in 07, 08, 07. We was at I went to a Dunbar reunion, high school reunion, with my homie. And D-Thang was there, and they got to shooting and shit. D-Thang was next to me, and I up my guns, because they was shooting. You know, it was crowds out there, different crowds around. We was on 59th from Peoria, 58th from Peoria, and it was different crowds. And D-Thang is by me, and he was like, shit, I'm about to stay by you. You know, and then I never seen him again until I started seeing him on the internet. But then he wasn't on the internet. Like, he always been fresh. He always been to get money and shit since I seen him.
I saw a couple of World Star videos of him back in the day with the whole Muwop, OTF. I think that was him. I know.
Oh yeah, he was with that. He was with that.
Yeah,
they was all together. Crump, all of them was together.
Yeah, I think that I saw him like calling King Louis out. I guess once they kind of parted ways, the OTF, because like you said, at one point in time everybody was click tight. But this is what I'm asking you though, like, why call him? Okay, he's the brother of Lil Durk. Lil Durk signed King Von, and King Von is Duck's op. That's why I like the connection. Like, why him in particular, or what you comfortable with sharing? You know?
I'm comfortable with sharing all of it. You hear me? Like, shit need to stop. This shit is like a disease, bro. It ain't normal, bro. The shit ain't normal, bro. And then when you got a bag like D-Thang, I would have listened to the nigga. Duck did it, click, and called somebody and sent them downtown to fuck him up. on everything, bro. Do you know this nigga just called me? Nigga, that's murder for hire. I got a bag. I'm a millionaire. You hear me? My brother a millionaire. You know, like, yeah, I ain't even understand it, bro. Why he called D-Thang, bro? I never can understand that shit, bro. Like, you as the caller, you know, it's levels to get to niggas. You hear me? Like, you just can't pick up the phone to call Lil Durk. You might have to call Duty Low or somebody to get to him, but you ain't just gonna call straight through the Durk and get to him, you know? And that was the mistake, bro. It was easy, man. It was too many numbers out there, easy. By D-Thang messing with so many people, they was able to just call straight through to him on that shit, bro. And that fucked up, and that's gonna fall on his brother. We couldn't get your brother, we couldn't get you. You know what I'm saying? They brought Durk up, the lawyers. I couldn't believe it. I say, why would the lawyers ask them if they investigating OTF and Lil Durk? Like, what made the lawyers of the defendants, your homies? They the ones who asked that shit, bro. If you go through the federal paperwork, Durk's name ain't being mentioned by nobody but the lawyers that's defending them. And you know why they asking about Lil Durk? Because they failed to get everybody lawyers. I don't give a fuck if you didn't mess with them. You know what I'm talking about? Hey, look, this just avoid them from saying something about me in the near future. I'm going to get they lawyers and load them up. I ain't got to pay for I ain't got to necessarily do it. These niggas walking around with bands of money. Hey, look. Hey, Uncle Fester. Hey, look, take this to dude, man. Tell him you hit the lottery and, you know, this is lawyer money. This is commissary money just in case they go down, and gives mama 100K a piece, all the mamas. You hear me? Just to keep your name clear. You don't just get one lawyer, bro. Like, that was the biggest mistake ever, bro. Even if you don't mess with them, all them claiming the same thing, bro. All them going down, bro. You know what that one lawyer was for, though, I think? And the six finally realized that the other five of them, they finally realized that lawyer, he was made to be a spy on everything. He a spy for the payers. Whoever paid him, he got to rely to them who's telling, who doing all that shit. He got first-hand knowledge. You hear me?
That's right.
First-hand knowledge, humble, on everything. So that's why the one lawyer was that a paid lawyer. He was that a spy.
You really believe that?
Yeah, he was that a spy. He was that a drop. He got paid to drop information to the payers, whoever paid him.
That's crazy.
Hey, look, what's the name telling? They ain't telling on you, and none of that. Cause ain't no way in the hell they get up there, the lawyer get up there, and the FBI on the stand, and he asked the FBI, "What about OTF? You're not investigating them? What, they not important? You know, like what?
Where that come from? Man?
Yeah, where that come from? Like, who made you say this shit?" But you know, they'll say Trenches News and, you know, everybody else, but it don't bother me, man. It don't bother me. You say me, I'm run it up.
Took a brief intermission, but before we left off, you was talking about how you feel. That was Muwop. Muwop had the paid lawyer.
Yep.
You feel like he was the spy to kind of have an inside view on who's talking, who's not talking, and provide the updates back to, I guess, the big guys, quote unquote. But, man, speaking of Muwop, dog, you did a video talking about they went to Dubai or something like that, and when he came back on the private jet is when he got, you know, picked up. And I saw some footage online of him in like O Block, and the police surrounded him. I think he tried to run. They caught him, found a gun on him. I think that was before, you know, he got charged.
That was before the
that was Unrelated.
That was years. Yeah, that was years before, I think.
Oh, okay.
Before the duck shit.
Well, I scratched that, man.
No. But what you were saying there, I do understand what you were saying though. He did was on the jet. He was on the jet with Durk now, and they was riding around and shit. I guess them people called while they was in the sky and say, "Hey, look, it's a bird, it's a plane. If you don't deliver Muwop, we taking the whole thing." And they dropped his ass off on everything. Cause soon they dropped him off, about a couple hours, he was locked up. They was all locked up in the feds, bro.
What's the odds of that?
Like, it just, yeah, it make people who like outside looking in, and people be getting mad, bro. But it'd be like curious, like, what made them drop him off? You know, these answers that, you know, everybody want to know. Like, what made them bring him back if they was on the plane?
So was that wasn't revealed during the trial?
Nope.
They didn't share like details?
Oh, yeah. They told Mama Duck. Yeah, they told Mama Duck shit. And the people who know, like, they gave them an ultimatum. Either you drop him off or everybody going to jail for aiding in a bed. And they dropped him off on everything. Mama Duck said you can go back and watch her videos. You can go and watch Butta videos. Like, that's true. Like they told them that shit. For real.
So they never made it to Dubai.
No. I was just saying Dubai. No, when I said Dubai, I was saying that they should have kept going to Dubai. If y'all really about this and gangster, don't have me go and fight some shit that I know I did and I finna go down for the rest of my life. Hey, give me some paper so I could go.
I feel
Get on the run.
That's
you
like
hear
a
me?
metaphor, like hypothetically speaking.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was just you might want to go to Dubai.
I got you.
Yeah.
I thought they was actually on the way to it, and they got the car. They turned around on his ass.
Yeah, he dropped him back off on everything.
Man, that's crazy. So he was the only one with a paid lawyer, but prior to that, I don't really recall him being no major rapper or nothing like that. So I wonder, he got the paper, the rest of them didn't have the paper. He did have a clout from the King Von incident. I think
that's what did it for him.
When he punched.
I think that's what did it for him, man. If all of them wouldn't have had no lawyers, I think the internet would have been at Lil Durk now. Like the whole internet. Like all of them ain't got no lawyers, and then if you get him a lawyer, a motherfucker be like, at least they got the one who did lead King Von. You know what I'm saying? So to some people, but yeah, it's just weird, bro. Like if we all going in on some criminal enterprise shit, and we all going in there, bro, and there's niggas out there who be on the internet flashing all this money, but saying free you, like get out of the game. You see this shit. How many people we seen that be around O Block that was hanging with all 5 of them motherfuckers all summer, you know what I'm talking about, that had money, parties and everything. All y'all couldn't add up. It's a lot of people over there in O Block could have put $1,000 a piece, or, you know what I'm saying, towards a lawyer. A lawyer take retainers. You could pay a lawyer, say, $3,000 here, $3,000 there, $2,000. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't nobody put no effort, but everybody want them free.
Man. Do you feel like they got an opportunity to get back? I don't heard like the appeal talk, but I know with them convictions, it says, from what I understand, mandatory life sentences, but online, people still keep the faith. It's still like, okay, we don't know for sure that they gonna really take that ride and do, life in prison. Do you think they got an opportunity to get out eventually on an appeal?
Yeah, I mean, they could come home eventually.
Because they didn't plead. None of them pleaded, right?
I mean, if they beat their appeal, that'll be, but you only got one time to appeal in the feds, and it costs. It costs.
Oh, it's expensive?
Yeah, if you go with a PD, you might as well just stay in that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, if you ain't win with a lawyer, you hear me? You finna go and try to appeal without one too? Like with a PD again? Like that's crazy, bro. That's like suicide, man. But yeah, they could come home. It's Rule 35. It's called Rule 35, and they'll have to tell on everybody who they ever came in contact with, who killed somebody, shot somebody. They'll have to they'll have to give them up. They'll have to definitely get them up. Oh no, we ain't gonna stop this. This our money. This our job.
No, for sure, man. So you said, so it's pretty much like it'd be foolish to if you gonna appeal your sentence to not have a paid lawyer. But either way, it's still like a gamble. It's no guarantee that they gonna come home.
Yeah. And then you gotta see, this the thing that people don't understand about appeals, and everybody's saying it. On the appeal, you just can't say, oh, that wasn't me. That wasn't me. Or none of that. You have to say you could say that wasn't me. But they not putting no time stamp of what they was. Ain't nobody got on that the whole court to trial or none of that. And lawyers and said, no, my client wasn't there. My client was at home at this time. We got cameras on them. We could show you. Can't nobody do that, bro. That's why they fucked that, bro.
They need an alibi.
You need an alibi, bro. You ain't just finna get out. Hey, look, even if the judge be like, oh, they really didn't prove that they was on camera, but where were you? Because I'm pretty sure the feds asked them where they was, bro. Nobody could account for where they was at the time.
It'll seem like with some, like a high profile, like murder like that, you already made them type of chess moves mentally to kind of be prepared for whenever the heat do come your way. Because I don't, if they ton them, they got ducks on their shoes, they doing stuff online, the music, all of that. It's like you really making it seem like you can't get touched, so you not gonna go down for it. But broad daylight, downtown Chicago.
Yeah, that was some sucker shit, man.
Man, it's like you pretty much just locked yourself up in so many words. But they was masked up though. But they got the footage. We said going up the stairs, going down the stairs, going to the scene, coming back to this to O Block and all of that. You know, but that's the only thing I don't understand, man. Like just the freedom. I mean, but saying to get back on track, what I was saying, like something like that, you already think like.
Yeah, you already had that
alibi.
plan.
Yeah,
everybody had the same story. Everybody had the same story where they at, because they asked them what U5 was at this time.
Yeah.
You know?
Do you know any of them? I know you had previous relationships with some of them, but as far as like for them to be like on a Von type level or a T Roy or J Money, you know, the names that you hear ringing, like they've been doing documentaries on them for years. Like any of them dudes, have you known them to have that type of reputation as being steppers?
No. I ain't gonna even lie to you, bro. No. I don't know none of them for doing that shit that they did like John Gotti, bro. That's why they got caught on everything, because they tried some shit that hey, look, it's one thing to go across to St. Lawrence, a block over, and shoot a motherfucker, bro. But it's one thing to travel. You traveling, your phone's pinging, and then a lot of people be saying, oh, they just threw out the phone. They ain't using the phones right now. They ain't using them. They gonna use that probably on their appeals. They ain't got to come with all the evidence that they got against them, man. They can only come with the evidence that they want to put in front of them that's going to sell them. But when you try to come back on the appeal and all that, oh, here goes phone records. He was texting at the time. You got Kenny Mac texting. We on duck. We down here. Take the gun to O Block. You hear me? Vaughn got money on him. Like, come on, bro. Like, it was all just they thought they was in some Grand Theft Auto, bro. They thought they was on some GTA shit online. On the headphones,
yeah,
and didn't know they was in real life though, but man,
not to take a well, before I even asked that, man. So you said none of them you didn't know, because you knew some of them. They asked you about a couple.
Man, I've been locked up with murder for a trespassing before. Los been on the car. I done signed T Roy out when the law came. I had to come downstairs and sign him out so he won't go to jail, because he was a minor hanging outside and shit. Yeah, all of them I know. Zell Money, I know all of them, bro.
But none of them wasn't known to be no.
No. Los was doing hair, nails, and buckets and shit. Like, nah, bro. Hey, I couldn't believe Los was even involved with that shit. I'm like, Los had something to do with Duck? Like, I couldn't believe it, bro. I can't believe it, bro. Like, for real. Like, that's some wacky wild Kool-Aid style type shit, bro, right there. I ain't gonna lie.
So it seems like the mini King Von is Muwop though. You ain't never hear nothing about him?
No. I ain't never heard nothing about Muwop. Hey, remember, I came home. I left in 16 and came home. I was in a wheelchair in 15.
That's right.
I went to jail from the end, the 16 to all the way to 20. You know what I'm saying? So Muwop and them making their names as then. When I left, a lot of them was Urkels on all sides.
I feel you.
Not just them. Like, a lot of them wasn't on shit. A lot of people who came up with names wasn't on nothing, bro. Like, for real. Like, look, can't get right now. All them, bro, they was kids, bro, when I left them, bro. Like, they was kids. They have people who was dead, but they wasn't out there how they was when I seen them and shit, holding guns and around Duck them. Like, they wasn't even hanging with Duck them when I was out, bro.
I feel you. On
some real shit. They wasn't even hanging with Duck them when I was out. A lot of them, bro. Like, when I was out. But when I came home, it'd be so many people dying and shit that the circle gets so small that you hang with niggas you ain't never hang with before. Because everybody concerned about dying. Everybody concerned about dying, so everybody hanging with each other. Instead of moving y'all ass up out of there. You hear me?
Hanging together
at
one location, huh?
You gonna wait till it get down to 3 motherfuckers and out of y'all crew to leave Chicago. Hell no, I'm gone.
I heard you say Brick always had that reputation though. He always was a solid dude.
Brick?
Yeah, respected.
Oh man, I love Brick.
That's
man.
That's a different level though, huh? I guess he a different age bracket too though.
Yeah, Brick a different age bracket.
So that was that.
Like Brick always hung with people older than him.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
I got you, man. But this is what I was gonna say though, man. And then we can transition from Duck Do you feel like if they would have got him to the hospital earlier, because it was footage way when it first happened back in 2020, yeah, of him just on the ground, just like still like fighting. I'm talking about, it seemed like it was for minutes too. Why is police around? Nobody moved him or nothing like that. Like, is that proper protocol in Chicago, or they kind of like prioritize it? Like if it's a certain person, they can rush them, just like they release footage of certain, you know what I'm saying, murders earlier than others, and they solve them faster than others. Why do you feel like they didn't rush him, like it wasn't a big deal for him to get him, you know what I'm saying, get him help? Do you feel like he could have survived?
I don't know if he could have survived, but you know, Chicago police protocols is weird. It's messed up. It's like, don't nobody got no training in medical, none of that. You know what I'm talking about? They training to walk around communities, hop out, chase people. You know, that's their training. They ain't training to hold no holes or none of that. So that's where you lost that anyway, bro. I think it should be at least one partner in there who got a medical in each police car, who could do that shit, bro. Because, you know, other than that, they just as scared. They probably don't even want to touch you. You know, some of them probably ain't never seen a dead body, bro. You be having these cops be from Naperville, and like they don't be from Chicago. A lot of them cops, bro, they come from the suburbs. That's why when they hop out, they be ready to kill, because they trying to go back home. Hey, if you wouldn't have killed your own cousin and brother and shit, nigga, and I still got my granddaddy who 90 years old, shit, I'm going to come in there with a tattoo. You know what I'm talking about? I'm trying to make it home. And that's what the police be doing, bro. They be scared, bro. They be scared. They see dead bodies like that, bro. They fuck them up, too.
Yeah.
Because it fucked me up. So I know it fucked them up, seeing the shit.
Yeah, I was just curious, because I just saw him, like, standing around. I was wondering.
Yeah, they was standing around. That shit was foul, bro. But that standing around shit didn't even bother me, bro. What bothered me is you got a whole police car escorting them back to O Block. And then the police just pulled behind them like they parked the car on everything. The police just parked behind them, fake like he was hopping out. They ran, and he just pulled back out of O Block. Like he followed them all the way from the crowd. He followed them a nice amount of way, bro. He followed the O Block 6, 5, who was in that car. He followed their car, the O Block. He followed 3 of them that was in the car. And he was right behind them trying to pull them over for blocks. He trying to pull these guys over. These guys ain't stopped. These guys just killed Duck in the 300C. They didn't stop for the police. The police was behind them, bro. Police tried to pull them over, bro. The police, goddammit, got out the car. Hey, look, if that police would have walked up to that car after they ran and called them plates, he would have been a motherfucking lieutenant right now. You hear me?
They
left the guns in the car. He would have been a lieutenant right now, a captain on everything, bro. For real. But, you know, I don't know what happened with that, bro. That shit look fishy, though. That shit look fishy than a motherfucker. Because I know if we just hopped out and stole the car when we was kids, you know what I'm talking about? Like, the police going to hold that car until some backup come.
Took off running. You said they took off running?
They took off running. Police would have came fingerprint technician in there, motherfucking thing, back in the days, bro. Like, they wasn't going to go for that, but yeah, they was behind them, man. I was shocked. I told y'all that, though. On the last interview, I told them that.
Yeah, man, but getting on you like you did, you was in the courtroom, you got on the stand, you received the flack. It was dozens and dozens and dozens of videos made about you. You see the conviction. You was one of the people who reported on it. You really been going crazy on the Duck-related, O Block-related content, you know, since everything, you know, transpired. But just personally, you still in Chicago, even after all of that, your face all over YouTube. Like, what's it like now for you, dog, since the last time we chopped it up?
Shit, just life. Just life. Only person who care about some shit like this and want to do something is a broke motherfucker on everything. That's it. That's because if you had emotion, you wouldn't be thinking about Trenches News. Cause it don't concern you. So you ain't got no emotion thinking about me. Because it don't concern you. Why it don't concern you? I'm gonna tell you why. Just in case they say that in your comments. You ain't gonna send them no lawyer. You ain't gonna send them no commissary. Your show ain't gonna send none of their mama and their kids or their baby mom. So shut the fuck up on everything. That's all I tell them.
Oh, for sure.
You know, that's what I tell them, Humble. You know, I could just keep it as basic as that, you know, for them, because, you know, it don't matter to me. And y'all concerned, saying what y'all gonna do to me or whatever, it don't matter to me. Come for me. That's all you gotta do, come for me. I don't drink, I don't do none of that. I'm sober. So just come for me if you want to. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna protect myself. But shit, if you want your kids to stay alive, then shit, I'm your best hope. Cause the mayor ain't gonna do it.
Yeah.
The police ain't doing it. The grown motherfuckers in the hood ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying? So shit, somebody gotta speak up about it.
Man, and I feel like it's a, like you receive a mixed like response from people. It's a lot of people who champion you being outspoken and being a sacrificial lamb, quote unquote, to a certain extent by stepping out there, because you was in the trenches, man. Like your name, Trenches News, but you really got that background. You done been popped up. You done robbed. You know what I'm saying? You done talked about shooting. You know, you've been incarcerated. You done lost people to gun violence. You done been through all of that. I think your mom, she on drugs. She was on drugs at one point. You don't experience it all. You know what I'm saying? You said you was conceived, you know what I'm saying, on a prison yard and stuff like that. So you got that type of background. You was surrounded by the gang activity. Then you transitioned to being somebody who's supporting, like, you know what I'm saying, stopping the violence. You went into the courtroom, you know what I'm saying, you testified. So people looking at you on one end like you doing something positive, but on the other end they looking at you like you broke the code. You know,
Yeah, all the broke people. That goes back to the broke people with no emotion. You know, that goes back to the broke people, bro. Only broke people care about bullshit. Hey, they used to say that when I was broke too. I heard that saying when I ain't had shit. You know what I'm talking about? The reason why you in the shit, because you ain't trying. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't trying hard enough. Or the reason why they concerned about, because only, I'm telling you, bro, even when I was in the street, you only be concerned about, you sit around people all day. We concerned about the wrong shit. Our family got to be taken care of. You know what I'm talking about? Life insurance bills got to be paid. Mortgages. Ain't nobody thinking about that. Getting money so when you get old, nobody think about that, bro. They think about all the bullshit, bro.
No, for sure. No, that's real, bro. And I feel like to a certain extent, it's because of the environment they came up in or the people they had in their corner that they was looking up to. They really weren't leading them in the right direction.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of people being followers too.
They
you know?
being followers, and then they always say this, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna address this too. I want to address this real quick. People always say, but you was in the streets, trenches. You did this. You did that. I know I did that. And that's why I'm doing this. So they won't be doing that and go down the same path that I did. So if I could tell them what the fuck they gonna get into and ain't nobody loving them, then I'm doing my job. Only an evil motherfucker wouldn't want nobody to tell nobody what he done already been through, so they won't go through it. So yeah, I was in the streets. Yeah. I didn't want to be in the streets. I don't know no motherfucker who should want to be in the streets. You know what I'm talking about? But I had to until it was how I can maneuver out. That's how it is, bro.
Man, with you pushing that message like you done been there, done that, we done heard so many people take that approach, and a lot of people seems like they gotta test the iron, test the stove out for themselves to see that it's hot. But this is what I want to ask you though. In our last interview, I saw a few comments say that you started taking that approach after you got in trouble, and that's why you decided to cooperate in the case. What do you have to say to that, bro? Like they said that you got, I don't know if you got allegedly caught up.
I ain't get caught with nothing, bro.
Yeah, talk. You know
I can't talk about it because I ain't get caught with nothing. They lying, bro. I ain't get caught with shit, bro. I ain't catching no new case or none of that, bro. They lying. They making up shit, bro. Like, they lying. I can tell you that. They lying, bro. Butter caught a case. The Dave caught a case. Everybody, I ain't catching no case. You ain't seen that in no paperwork. I caught no case. On everything, they lying, man. It's a lot of people make up bullshit on the YouTube. I don't be indulging in that shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't indulge in none of that shit, bro. All that shit frivolous. I don't know nobody on YouTube. I don't know nobody except the people who help me get money. Like you, DJ U, who I met in real life. I don't know nobody on YouTube. I don't know the Billers. I don't know none of them, bro. I met them on YouTube. On YouTube. That's why I met them. I don't know them in real life. I never met nobody in real life, bro. Like, for real. Never been around them, so can't nobody make up no story. If they making up stories, they making them up. All you got to do is ask them, when have you been around Trenches News? You know, to make a full documentary about them. You know what I'm talking about? You haven't been around them. Because I don't hang with nobody. Every time you interview me, who you see?
Oh, it's just you.
No gang members, no cousins, no none of that. Just me, right? That's how the fuck I move on everything. So, you know, that's just frivolous, bro. People just making up shit, bro. People done said that I got five bodies. People done said that, you know what I'm saying, that they done made paperwork up, and then, you know, with a black line that in the paperwork, they done put my name on top in like white letters where you could see it. Come on, man. How far can you reach on everything? Saying that I killed somebody. The line's black though, but my last name written in white in letters that's over the black shit. Like, you gotta be a dummy to believe some shit like that, bro. Like, they just be pushing it, bro. They be making up all type of shit, bro. Like, shit I ain't never heard or nobody ever got on GGAU couch and said, you know, cause real members. This one thing about it. You seen the Reese's, you seen the E-Dolls, you seen them. You know what I'm talking about? Ain't none of them ever got on there in front of no camera, because they could step on you in front of them cameras. Ain't none of them said that Trenches News is a goofy. Nobody, or fuck a goofy. Ain't nobody ever denied my stories. And if they try to deny it, you caught them up in a lie and they end up saying, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Only reason why certain people would be like the FBG boys. Only reason why his little Gizmo Duck looking ass always saying something, cause he a nobody. He a nobody. You know what I'm saying? Like, he a nobody. Duck was the lead. Duck was the man on everything. Duck gone. He a nobody. So for him he just chasing clout. You know what I'm saying? Like, when everybody was getting killed on these blocks, that man ain't never did shit. That man rapping like he'll jump out the trunk with a pump and a conk and a dump. Ain't gonna do nothing on everything, bro. Ain't gonna do shit. You hear me? But that's to them, you know, it's just, oh, he right there. You know what I'm saying? They mad at me, bro, because I was there and I be telling the truth, bro. That's why everybody mad at me on the internet, bro. I was there and I could tell you real stories about them, but I just don't be trying to bash nobody. Everybody you ask me about, I ain't never said nothing bad about. When you ask me about people, I could go on them. This is my interview. I could say whatever hell I want to, but I don't be into that, because I don't know them really. I don't know nobody who be coming at me, so I don't say that I ain't got nothing to say. How can I make up something about you and I don't know you? Sure. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you. For sure. That's why I don't get into it with people on YouTube, because I don't know them. So for me to respond to be, I got 128K subscribers. If they got 5,000, 4,000, who winning? Who, if I respond, you know what I'm talking about, then they gain. I don't gain nothing. Well, I'm going to take they look, 5,000 subscribers they got? Like, hell no, I don't want that shit. I ain't saying nothing to them. You know, eventually your audience will see that you chasing Trenches News. Eventually, with all your videos. If all your content is about Trenches News, eventually somebody going to see it and they going to stop fucking with you. Yeah. They're going to be like, dude, you just chasing it, bro. You been doing this shit for a year now, bro. Trenches News ain't going to respond to you, bro.
Man, I want to ask you this. When everything broke about, you know, you in the Duck case, like I mentioned, there's dozens and dozens of videos. You took a couple breaks. You came back. After the controversy, dog, your views done skyrocketed. Your subscribers done went up. Like, you more active. You was always active, but it was like a certain period you was kind of, I don't want to say taking a break, but you wasn't as active as you are now. It seems like after everything, like, you just attacked it head on and admitted what you did. You know, it seemed like more people gravitated to you. It's like the controversy helped you out to a certain extent.
I mean, you can't argue with nobody. Did you get on the stand? Yeah, you got on the stand. I mean, how can I argue? You know what I'm saying? I can't argue with you about none of that. But what I can do is, okay, I did that, and I'm standing on it, and I'm finna show them how I'm finna keep running it up to everybody who think they gonna knock me out. Because the whole YouTube say they was gonna destroy me.
That's what I was getting to.
The whole YouTube. All the bloggers linked together, hold their hands and chains.
It was
you
ugly,
hear me?
Man.
Hey, when I come back like Mike with a 4-5, it ain't to play games with you. It ain't. And I ain't talking about no gun. It ain't. I'm talking about the 4.5 on his jersey. It ain't to play games with you, for real. You know what I'm saying? It ain't to play games, and I ain't coming to play games. I'm coming to feed my family. My kids want to go to college. My kids say they want to go to Duke and UCLA. You know what I'm talking about? So that's why I'm sending them. And that's what I'm going to have the money for. See, they could talk all that bullshit, bro. But, you know, call me whatever you want to. But I'm comfortable. You know what I'm talking about? Do you have over $100,000 on your cards where you can go and spend anytime you want to? Like, I'm living life, bro. I got everything in my crib, bro. Hey, AHumbleSoul, you been on my party buses.
Oh, for sure.
You done rolled around. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know that ain't no thing. You know the houses that I be at. How big is the property that you was on?
With the solar panels and all of that?
Yeah.
Man, I couldn't see. I know it's some acres, though.
You hear me? Like, for real, bro. A whole block.
Man,
That'll be a block. That'll be a whole block with all that shit on there. You hear me? Like, that's why I say, bro, I ain't worried about what they say, bro. They keep on talking, bro. You talk and chase, I'm going up. Eventually, you won't be able to see me keep going up. Eventually, you're going to be like, the clouds come, I'm gone. Yeah, like a rock.
Yeah, but that's what I was getting at, man. It was like, it seemed like the way it was publicized, it was like it was over for you, man.
It was over. They counted me out, man.
And now you got your subscribers done went up, your views going crazy, you dropping like content back to back, and you just doing you. You ain't putting no extra bells and whistles on it. The only thing I can say that is maybe different. You always had like the thumbnails too. I can say like your thumbnails seem like they don't stepped up a notch. Other than that, it's the same approach. I guess just more people tuning in now.
Yeah. And the thing about these people, man, what's so cool about the subscribers and members, bro? They real people. They real people who care about life. Like, they real people, bro. Some of them thugs, some of them was S-gang members. A lot of people be like, man, you changed my life. You helped me. You know what I'm talking about? You helped me out, bro. You made me see that getting a job, and you know what I'm saying? A lot of people hit me up, bro. So it outweighs the bad, bro. A person who chases, like say, the people who saying that they gonna get me off YouTube, right? They making videos about me, 700, 800 views, right? I'm getting 30K views. I'm getting one video, and I'm dropping 2 a day, so both of them going to 30, most likely. Both of them gonna do 30 or better, and I'm going live. You hear me? And like, I look at it like, they've been hating on me, man, since before the duck trial and after the duck trial. And like, they be talking about, who y'all bogus for listening to them. Nah, bro. It's more civilians and more good people than evil on everything. Out of that crowd that's on that block that's killing, it's probably only 2-3 killers out of a whole block. 2-3 motherfuckers. Like, be hearing about people got 5-6 bodies. He had to. Nobody else wasn't on the shit that he was on. You know? Because if I had to live with like a bite, shit, we taking turns then. Ain't no motherfucker. I ain't finna just kill no 12 motherfuckers by myself. You hear me? Why is you motherfuckers dancing around in videos and shit? Hell no. Come on, help me, give me a hand with a shovel. You hear me? Like, nah, bro. So, yeah, man, humble.
Nah, for sure, man. Let's transition. You mentioned, like, if you want to see your kids live, help save the kids, somebody that's going to help save the kids and improve the community, support Trenches News. And the only reason I'm bringing it back to that is, you know, you report on the gun violence in Chicago. A lot of times the victims are kids. You even hear like elderly people, you know what I'm saying? It ain't just the gang member or the person that was dissing online. It's them too, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of like innocent bystanders and just children and older people now. Man, some footage surfaced recently of a dude named THF TP. He was reportedly with his kids when, you know, he was approached and gunned down. I didn't watch the video, but I heard you and other people report on it and saw like different headlines online. But like, what can you say about that, dog?
I actually
like,
broke that story. Yeah. I broke that story. I caught that story soon when it happened. A person who hit me up used to do the crime chaser, not the new crime chaser. And he ain't the new crime chaser. I love him because we need that in the city of Chicago. Like, without him, people need to see this shit. People be trying to shadow it and hide it. Nah, bro, you need to see people. Like that TP tape, I hated that it came out, but people need to see that shit on everything. That this not a game. People will get you as your kids holding your hand. You know what I'm saying? And that shit was coward, bro. That man was holding his daughter hand, bro. That shit was coward. And his daughter stood there, and the killer stood next to his daughter, pumping shots at her daddy, bro. Like, that shit was foul, bro, on everything. But you know what? I seen all the gang members commenting, ain't no rules. Man, just stop this shit. Ain't been no rules. You hear me? Now that TP got killed in front of his kids, all his homies now saying ain't no rule. It ain't been no rules. Just stop the dumb shit that y'all on, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now ain't no rules when it come to y'all people. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's sad, bro. It's sad as hell, bro. Condolences to TP family, though. I am gonna say that I don't give a fuck what song he made. You shouldn't kill nobody because he made no song, bro. That's what's wrong with you little niggas. Y'all, hey, look. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt on everything. My mama told me that shit since I was 3 years old, bro. You got to cross the gun line, boss. I ain't just finna go out there and chase no nigga down, bro. You got to do something to me. You hear me? Like, and that goes with all interacting with all that, bro. Like, for real, words don't hurt me. You could rap, you could sing, you could do that shit online, what you doing. It don't affect me or my family. We don't care about that. We get off and have a ball. When I get off YouTube, I don't look at YouTube no more, bro. When I get off, I drop my videos and I'm going to something else, bro. It's a sanity thing, bro. You know, you got to keep up, bro. Don't keep on looking at it and scrolling down your phone. Niggas gonna say what they gonna say anyway. That don't concern me. As long as I can go to any weed dispenser, I don't like that. Let's go to this next one. You know what I'm talking about? And I can do what I want to do in life and help people and feed people. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters to me, bro. Yeah. You know? Did
you your condolences to him? Like I said, I couldn't watch the video, but I heard you kind of illustrate like what the footage looked like. But it sounded horrible. But I did also hear like he made like some bus stop song or something like that. I don't know what else he had going on, but did you ever have any interactions with him?
Nah, we know the same people.
You know?
Yeah, we know the same people. Like, they know my big brother and shit, TP now. So, yeah, we know the same people. I ain't never hung with them.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? I ran into them. You know, my cousins and shit, my female cousins and shit like that. But, you know, it was like, when that shit happened, I'm like, you know, I don't give a fuck what song he did. You could have spared him in front of his kids, dude. Like, for real, bro. And that's where it is. Like, until it show people you don't care about life. Just stop the shit, bro. Just stop it, you know. And them boys weren't playing. They hopped out. They waited. They hopped out. You know what I'm saying? Like, I hope they ain't do no old Block 5 shit and that was their car. Because these motherfuckers, they sitting right out there on the front. And then they bust a U-turn. You know what I'm saying? And they on camera. So, you know, like, it's messed up with TP, man.
The kids didn't get, none of the kids got hit.
The kids ain't get hurt, but I know the damn daughter got gunshot residue on her. She was that close. Hell yeah. She was closer than me and you. She closer than that. On everything, bro. The gunman was right there. The daughter was right next to him, man. On that tape. Standing right, and he was just pumping him into him. He was taking turns. The first dude pumped him into him, and then the next dude stood over him, man, and waited till he was done then. Yeah, like, that shit ain't normal, man. That shit ain't normal. I'm gonna keep on speaking out about it. I ain't worried. I ain't scared of these. I ain't scared of the gang members or none of that, bro. I ain't scared at all. On everything, they gonna have to come with it. Just make sure whoever seen you, just make sure they seen you prepared on everything. Because I'm prepared. I'm watching cameras 24/7, everything, bro. Like, I don't play. Like, I'm saying niggas that from my new house, where I'm at now, like, before you even get on my road, I'm seeing you. I got a camera right there. Like, I ain't playing, bro. I ain't playing. You come, you gonna get the Jimmy Dynamite on everything. That's all to it. Like, I'm gonna protect myself. I ain't nervous. I did what I did. I gotta live with that. On that, I gotta live with that. They did what they did. They gotta live with it.
That's real.
You know?
Here we back rolling. Another brief intermission, man. So, but speaking of THF, from what I understand, like, I know you came up on the low end, 39th, Newtown. Y'all ended up relocating to the THF area, or like break them down. So what area is THF, dog?
It wasn't THF. Zoo now wasn't even over there. So it was just 46 Woodline. It was just 46. That's what they was calling it, 46 Woodline. And we moved to 4437 South Greenwood, 1995. Yeah, 95 we moved to Greenwood, and the projects was still up. Projects ain't get tore down 7 years later. So we was over there the whole time on Greenwood to like 2000. I say we moved off Greenwood 2006,
Okay.
2007. But my auntie now stayed on Lake Park. Like, my whole family stayed through there. Like, Kenny Cart Park on the other side. Like, my family stayed through that bitch. 43rd and Berkeley, 39th. Like, all my relatives stayed all through there. You know what I'm saying? Like, none of these guys who out here right now on the internet, they wasn't over there. They names wasn't nothing. Of course, they was young and shit like that, but none of them was over there when we moved over there, when I was over there.
So what was the atmosphere like? You coming from the projects, moving, so that area, that's
Suburbia. On everything. Coming out them projects, bro. Anything outside them projects back then was like the suburbs, bro. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I'm coming out our building. I'm on top of the roof on the building. It's all nice homes over there. Like, it's all $1 million homes over there. $500,000 homes over there on 46. Like, they got a courtway building, but everything around that motherfucker like the Huxtable's houses. On everything, bro. Like, they got money over there. It's real money over there. And I used to be by the temple. My auntie stayed behind the temple. And all through that, bro. I used to run through that all the time, bro. But that ain't why I kicked it at. Because there wasn't nothing to do. There wasn't nobody hanging around or none of that. It was bored as fuck. You had to go to the projects to get some action. Like, I ain't never seen nobody outside getting into it over there. All them years I was over there. I ain't never seen nobody get shot over there or killed over there. Like, all the noise was on 39th. You know, or 40, or on Cottage Grove. Because the Cottage Grove buildings was up. The Jet Blacks, they was over there, the Stones. So they buildings was up, Fifth Ward was up. But no, it wasn't no THF. Actually, TZ them block was into it with Zoo them, what Zoo them claimed from then. You know what I'm saying? They just got cool, like, really. Like, over the years ago. But yeah, they wasn't cool with them when I was staying over there. Mm-hmm. The BDs was into it with them. They was GDs over there.
When you moved up there, it was GDs?
When I moved to 46, yeah, they was GDs. 4437, they was GDs over there. But you ain't never seen nobody. Like, it was just these GDs over here, but you never seen nobody, bro. And the niggas who was outside, they was drunks on everything, bro. Like, they knew not to play. My brother and them pull up BMWs and all that shit on they shit, bro. Niggas be like, what's up, Scud? What up? Ooh, you know. Oh, that's for them from Newtown. You know, every time. I was younger, 12, 11. So it was like, shit. All my ages growing up, like, I was over there.
Did you, I think I heard you say in one of your lives that you was robbing people over there?
Oh, yeah.
Even at that young age?
No, later on.
Oh, so this is after you moved?
Yeah, later on, after I moved from over there.
You decided to come back, or you still had people over there?
Yeah, I'm from the low end.
I'm talking about the THF area.
Yeah, I got
that's still the low. Oh.
Yeah, that's still the low end. That's right down the street from my a 10-minute walk from Newtown.
Oh, you can walk there from.
Hell yeah. You can walk right off Lake Park. And then as you walking past Lake Park, you passing all the sets. From Lake Park, you passing 4-6. Then you go to TTB Nez now, the TTB boys, and then you on OBN. That's where I'm from now is like OBN. That's the new kids, the younger kids. Of my homie them kids and the Wells, you know what I'm saying? Newtown and the Wells kids together is OBN.
Okay.
So yeah.
Okay, so what caused you this? You just out in the streets at this point. That's what made you start going back over there and robbing?
No, bro. It was like I knew I watched for years. I watched niggas who was getting the money. Oh. Like I was a kid, but I was watching. You know, my dad used to always play the stick-up kid shit with me. My daddy was taking shit when he was motherfucking younger. So he always, you know, we'd go to Jewtown, and they had cap guns back then. I don't know, they don't sell them no more. But they had the guns with the caps.
I used to have
the little 38, what you put the caps in there and pow, 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 pow. It's a stick-up. You know, shit like that. So it just stuck with me, bro. It really just stuck with me. But once I got shot in my head, bro, it was like, it put me, like, my motion. Like, I was seeing green, bro. Like, I was seeing straight green, bro. Like, anything with some money, I'm taking. These niggas just tried to kill me, bro. I wasn't into no killing. When I got shot in my head, I wasn't into nothing, bro. I wasn't into shit. I ain't had to do nothing. Just where I'm from had a name. All I got to do, whatever block I'm on, I'm from this block. And ain't nobody gonna do shit to me, bro. That's how powerful that the block I'm from is, bro. If you know, you know. A lot of people don't know that shit, bro. A lot of people don't know these niggas walking around saying what they saying. You know what I'm talking about? Like it, 600 Breezy, he said it on the Say Cheese one day. He said it on the Say Cheese one day. He broke it down. It was like, bro, if it weren't for Newtown, you know what I'm saying? They the ones who we were stretched out to be these. We the ones who stretched it out, bro. Like my block, we didn't have to do nothing, bro. Like my block, hey, look, some of the people on my block, it's Newtown. So when I was growing up, it wasn't just GDs on our block. It was Stones, MCs, all that shit, bro. Foes, it was all that shit, bro. So look, as they growing up, the generation under them growing up, they got relationships with the old foes, the old things, and man, we can go anywhere in the city, bro. It ain't nowhere that I've been. People be like, he playing size. You ain't got to play size, bro. Everywhere I've been at, no limit. They know my homies now from Newtown. Slim them. Like this. Everywhere I've been at, bro, my homies now from down there, my older homies, bro, laid they lick down in the city. We ain't had to do nothing, bro. I ain't had to play with no gun at 15 years old. That's why they mad. I ain't had to play with no gun. That's why when they say Trenches News, you was out there when I was 15. I ain't had to play with no gun. 16 or 17, nigga. You already had killers and thieves and robbers and stick-up kids and scammers. Everybody had their job already. You know what my title was? Kid. Be a kid. You know what I'm talking about? That was my title. Be a kid. So that's what I was being, bro. When I got shot, though, that's when I got in the streets, bro. Yeah. For real, bro. I ain't had to. My brother then was getting real money. You know what I'm saying? When I was in 6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, all through high school. My brother now had a bag, bro. A real bag. Not just no little peanuts and crumbles. I'm talking about a bag where, you know what I'm saying, like, man, every time they coming back, man, 120, 160 on the weekend. I'm talking about go up top for a couple of days, come back with a duffel. You hit me, like, for real, bro. Like I wore iceberg and shit like that all through my 8th grade, through the school, when I was going to school. Anybody who know me, bro, when we was in high school, ask them. Freshman year, sophomore year, all the pair of mics and everything. That's why being fresh don't mean nothing to me. I've been had iceberg. I've been had all that shit that they infatuated about. Iceberg was Gucci. You know what I'm talking about? Iceberg was Dolce & Gabbana. You know what I'm talking about? Coogee, the sweater and the hat. I've been wearing that. I've been had that shit on when I was in high school, bro. On everything. So it don't impress me no more. I've been in BMWs, Cadillac trucks, and all that shit. My brother them showed me this. So that shit don't infatuate me when I get money. So when I get money now, I put my shit in other places. I already been in the Cadillac truck. I already been in the Range Rover. You hear me? I already been in that shit. On there, I don't need it. I learned in life. On everything. And that's why they hate me, Humble.
Man, just get back on track a little bit. We can transition again. THF, it's been a little back and forth with you. Man, you actually done had. It seemed like you got connections. I know you done mentioned in the past when we talked about the dude bruh. That was like a solid relationship, I guess, before you went away. But recently, it's been like some little back and forth with you and Bayzoo. From what I understand, when you moved to THF, they was already around there. They was just younger, but now, so you didn't have a relationship with them back then. But now, like, have y'all had any interactions? Have y'all had any like in-person interactions prior to the whole like little social media stuff, dog, with the back and forth?
I called Zoo one time when I made the video, and they said my video was capped. They said my video was capped or something. I called his ass. He called. I had called him, and no bullshit. The man say, when I called him, bro, the man say, bro, they say you a real nigga in the streets, bro. Why you blogging? I say, bro, I'm out the streets. I make too much motherfucking money a month to be in some streets. I told him that. I say, man, I'm reporting about everything. And I also told him, hey, you need to be telling Durk now, while they talking about some low-key Zoo the Chief out here, you need to be checking them instead of me, Trenches News, nigga, on everything. Because it sounds like a nigga trying to throw you under the butt. I told him that. Me and Zoo had a conversation. He was just telling me, you know, like, don't, he feel like something clickbaiting on this name. But we just reporting, bro. We ain't clickbaiting on your name, we reporting. On everything, whether we put allegedly or any of that. allegedly, this what allegedly mean. Let me explain this to him too. We're gonna get back to that. But allegedly is, if you get it wrong, you could say I said allegedly. But if you right, then it don't mean shit. That's what allegedly is. So either way it go, you safe with saying allegedly. Even if you know the shit wrong, just put allegedly and I'm right. I can get away with it. You know what I'm saying? So with Zoo is, he came, he went on no jumper. I ain't say his name or none of that. He went on no jumper, said something about me and bruh. Because I be saying bruh like that and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So he went on Adam and said that, you know what I'm talking about, I be taking off for bruh because we the same people. And then, you know, he came through and said something else. He always mentioned my name. So I mentioned his name. He say my name one more time. I ain't said shit about him. I got him. He said my name one more time and I just dropped videos about him. You know what I'm saying? I ain't scared of him. I ain't scared of no nigga who they be with, Durk and them. Like I done went to battle with some more giants than them, bro. Like for real, these little kids to me when niggas be talking, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you, they little kids to me. Like this little war they doing, bro. Like nah, bro. Like nah, bro. Like nah, it's weak.
Not to take you off course for a second. When you said that on No Jumper, he said you and bruh the same. He was talking about like as far as like cooperating.
Yeah.
What's the backstory? So bruh, he locked up. He's serving like what he doing like?
Bruh got to 2035 or some shit like that.
So what did the cooperating help him out on?
Nothing. It ain't do nothing for him. But the whole thing, what I was just trying to stress to Zoo is like if you saying, cause he had put out some video like, yeah, I got the paperwork on bruh. When he come home, I'ma get on his ass and all that shit. He was woofing and shit. So I reported about it. And all I was saying was, you was on the deck with him for a whole year. Why? You was fighting the murder that he told on you from. You know that man gotta be vicious. Hey, look, I told on you. I come on the deck with you. And we kicking it. Hey, you shouldn't have shit to say when you get out, buddy. That's how I feel, bro. You hear me? That's all I'm trying to say is, if you was on the deck with this man, you wouldn't be saying none of this shit that you saying on the internet right now. I know this. Everybody in the streets know this. Like Shorty is, bruh, he a real threat, bro, because not only he'll play with guns, he'll whoop your ass, though. That's what the advantage that bruh got over them in jail. They can't fight. They could talk that shit out here on the live. We yuck the skull and all that. They go to jail. Be quiet in the church mouse, man. You can hear a motherfucking ant piss in jail. On everything from some of these drill rappers and these niggas, bro. Like, for real. They only tough when they deep in jail. When they got their homes. When I'm in jail, bro, I used to be around that bitch like I was in front of La La Land, bro. That's running around and doing what I do. Trying to get off the decks, all type of shit. Going to the medical just to see the nurses and shit. Lying, saying I pissed out blood or some shit. You know what I'm talking about? Like, I know how to move around that motherfucker. Then I had family that worked in there, so I was cool. I was cool than a motherfucker. On everything. Had family, see Murder Daddy work commissary. I had a cousin who worked commissary, so we was good. I was good. Every time when I was on there, I was good up in that bitch. I see Murder Daddy, hey, you hear me? Like, hit me up, you know?
So hold on, man, to get back on track. So is it true that he told on him for a murder, allegedly put his name in a murder? Is that true? Bruh put Zoo's name in a murder? Is that what?
I mean, they've been saying this shit for years. I ain't never see it. I ain't never see the paperwork, but they've been saying it. And then the paperwork that I did see, I don't know if it was all the pages, but shit, I ain't see his name in there, but they saying he did. Okay. He saying he did. Durk said he did in the rap. Okay. But my whole thing is, why put his name in the raps and all this shit when y'all ain't gonna do nothing? If he get out and be like, if he get out and tell them, hey Zoo, meet me on Hands TV. Zoo ain't gonna say none of the shit that he said to me in AK-47. Man, I ain't finna fight you, man. Y'all some broke niggas. That's what he gonna be saying. You just got out of jail. Go and get you some money. Excuses. On everything. Because Shorty gonna put the hands on his ass. I'm telling you, bro. Shorty got it, bro. I ain't just talking about no nigga who just swing your wild. I'm talking about a nigga who ducking like Mayweather and them, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Like Shorty got it. You can swing. I seen a big nigga, 7 foot tall, swing on bruh. Wham! On everything, knocked him clean out, bro. I'm telling you, bro, Shorty got him, bro. Shorty bobbing, weaving, bro. I give a person they props. When I give a person they props, bro. Like, when they got it, you could fight, bro, like, not just no boxing, bro. Like, he could be a boxer, bro. If somebody would have invested the time in him, bro, Shorty could have been a boxer, bro. A real paid boxer right now, bro. For real.
Man, so that was that. So you started putting, he mentioned your name first, so you responded in so many words.
Yeah, I just responded, bro.
And
like, I let the no jumper shit go. You know what I'm saying? I ain't say nothing, but I said, he said my name one more time, I got him. I'm going to say this shit. Like, I just report. I report about everybody. But certain people don't like him, they don't like, OTF don't like when you report about them. You know what I'm saying? Lil Durk now, they don't like when you report about them. But they can say shit in their raps all day. They can say who they stepped on, who they paid to get knocked off, how much money they put on the nigga head. But you can't say none of these guys, bro. Like, and if you even repeat them, y'all on some police shit. Well, you should never say it in your rap. You know what I'm saying? You should never say it in your rap. I don't know no niggas who crazy enough to make a song called Beat That Body anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like, they ain't no shit you supposed to be bragging on. You know what I'm talking about? Period. If you did it, I don't give a fuck if you did win. You beat it. A real killer I ain't do that shit. That's that new shit, bro. I beat it and they don't even know. The feds can pick it up. That ain't double jeopardy. That's a different entity of government, you know? So that's where they get it mixed up at. They think that because they beat the state case, the feds could come. Like a nigga could go to jail right now for a pipe or anything and do all that time. And then the feds could come and pick it up. Your time was dead time now.
That's crazy, man. With you having like ties to THF or staying in that area, do you still know people in that section?
The older people, like I don't know I don't know the people from THF, bro. Like all them was kids. Like all them, if they was over there, I doubt it. But they wasn't over there when I was over there, bro. Like I lived over there. People on YouTube even who I got into it with. You were my homie and I still roll with you. So, you know, it's proof. Like, for real, everybody know, bro. Like, I yank shit. That's what I did in the street, bro. I wasn't really into no, let's go on home invasion and a homicide and like that shit. You know, and I always went by myself because I know a robbery could turn to a homo case. You know what I'm saying? The wrong nigga with you, he shoot all panicking and y'all gone for the rest of y'all life. So, I knew I wasn't trying to hurt nobody. Just give me this, you know. And they
But I was going to ask you, so the only reason I'm asking you that, could it be like a simple conversation if y'all know some of the same people?
I don't want no conversation with them.
I'm just hopping.
Nah, I don't want no conversation with them niggas, bro. I don't want no conversation. I don't trust them niggas. I don't want no conversation with them. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like, if you bash me, like, I don't mind you bash me, but I never fuck with you again.
I feel you.
That's just like your homie. Your homie get on the internet and be like, join from here. You ain't nothing. You a goofy. You ain't never did shit. Your bitch treat you. And then oh, that's my brother. We get into it like that. They ain't no motherfucking brother. A brother would never said no shit like that. A real friend would never said that. You know what I'm talking about?
You're talking about publicly.
Publicly. A real friend would never got on the internet and said that shit. So no, I don't accept your apologies. So if a person came at me, I don't forgive them. I don't forgive you. Just stay away from me. I ain't got to run to them, so I really don't be giving a fuck about it. But we ain't going to be cool after you just try to do that. But everybody who go against me, man, I'm talking about, I see them all fall, bro.
Man, so ain't no boxing match happen, huh?
Yeah, ain't no boxing. Yeah, and that was all just, that shit with the boxing match was all Zoo playing to get promotion. He trying to sell that garbage-ass album he got. That trash can-ass album. All he got to do is study just putting yourself on the thumbnail, asshole, or the mixtape cover, put Lil Durk on there with you, nigga. On everything. I'll be finessing the album. Lil Durk had one song on that motherfucker. I got him on there and whoever else. You hear me? Like, these niggas better become creative. Shit, hey, if I was around Lil Durk, he'd never have to pay me. I'll go to barber school, all that shit. I'm going to line you up. I'm going to detail the cars. I'm going to do all that shit. I'm getting all that money. Because you paying these other motherfuckers, and I'm getting my security license. I'm going to be your security, your barber, and all that shit in one. You hear me? These, they stupid. They waiting on a handout. Nigga sitting around waiting on a grown motherfucker to give them something. You know what I'm saying? What type of shit is that? You supposed to have your own emotion. Only time I see a lot of them niggas with money, them rappers, is on their birthdays. When everybody look out for them. Other than that, they don't be uploading no cash on everything. They don't upload no cash.
Do you feel like on the other end, if they Lil Durk's artists, that he should invest more time into promoting them and supporting them though?
Man, Lil Durk your artist, man. Like I said, if Lil Durk don't want to promote you or share your shit, every time he come around, make a video clip. Yeah, I got Lil Durk up in here. Just save them motherfuckers. I'll make 5 at one time and just save them. Switch your jacket on everything, bro. If you know he ain't coming around like this every day and you ain't gonna be around him, shit, I might as well get all the footage I can while I have this motherfucker here. Make 10 different videos.
But how you know he ain't on no Hollywood stuff? Like, don't post that, bro. Like, we trying to keep.
Man, I'm posting that shit. Lil Durk posts every motherfucking thing. He be talking about no interviews and then he'll go on the interview. Like, you know what I'm talking about? Like, these motherfuckers going on interviews and doing that, but he can interview, and it's cool. Man. You know, Zoo can interview, but if somebody else going to interview, they the police. Yeah. But if you know the bloggers, the police, why would you go on the interview? You know what I'm talking about? Like, it don't make sense. It don't add up, because motherfuckers broke. That's why. Motherfuckers need that little money, what they say. They need that little money. They got to do the interviews, man.
You fool.
You know what I'm saying? They got to do that shit now. They see rapping ain't paying.
Man, everybody got a podcast now.
Yeah, rapping ain't paying, bro. Rapping ain't paying at all, bro. They ain't getting paid for them raps, bro.
YouTube ain't the same no more. I remember when it wasn't as like flooded as it is now.
Yeah, it's massy, flooded. All that shit, bro. Like, everybody be trying to step on people. I don't try to step on people. That's why I excel. Yeah. I don't be trying to step on people, bash people, none of that shit. I stay in my own lane. If anybody ever got into it with me, they got into it with me first. I never said nothing about nobody first I just respond. Yeah. They make videos and videos and videos and videos after me. I respond one time and niggas be in they feelings on everything, bro. I just break them with my words, bro. Yeah. Because I know they soft. They tender dicks, so I could just break them with some harsh words. Comedy mixed with harsh words, they through. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, everybody who rolls up against me, though, humble, no bullshit, bro. They say what they say and their careers end. Like they kill themselves. On everything, it's just God, bro. I don't know. You got to ask God, humble. Oh, sure. But this shit real, though. Man. But yeah, with Zoo, I ain't got no problem with Zoo, man. But, you know what I'm saying? I just indulging in the boxing. Because I know I'll beat his ass. I know I'll whoop him. I ain't worried about that. Like, for real, bro. A lot of niggas be underestimated talking and all that shit. But if they go back in O Block and ask them, or the people who was in there, or they ask anybody, bro, I'm telling you, they'll tell you I wipe shit out too, bro. Like, for real, I just let people be talking. Because my father always told me, if a nigga running his mouth and even threaten you, hit him in it. You know what I'm talking about? And that 9 out of 10s, he be asleep after that. So I don't even woof at nobody, bro. I just keep it low and all that. But when I see you, just have that same energy if you going to do something when I see you on everything. Because the camera's going to be rolling. Because I'm the type to see you and hey, you'll record this. I don't give a fuck if I don't know you. On everything. You been talking about my wife, my kids, or anything, bro. Like, for real, bro. I don't play about that shit, bro. Like, it's one thing, it got so bad on YouTube that they can't affect me, that they'll start playing with your wife, your kids, and all that, because they can't touch you. You hear me? When they make up lies, like after the Duck trial, what I tell you? Ain't none of them gonna have no content. They ain't got no content, so they Trenches News. Trenches News push a civilian out in the middle of the, like, come on, bro. Like, you gonna make some shit up like that, bro? Like, I don't understand it, but yeah, they doing it, though. I just excel, bro. I just focus in, do my content, drop what I drop, and you know what I'm talking about? And I appreciate everybody who rock with me. Shit, that's all.
Oh, for sure. Well, that's that on Zoo. I just wanted to ask you about that. But, because I know you said you did stay in that area for a point in time. And,
for sure.
I didn't know if you still was connected to the people over there and all of that. But, man, transitioning, like, you weren't the only person that received the heat for the Durk trial. FBG Butter was another person, man, who was in the courtroom, got on the stand. He's been on Vlad TV recently, sharing some stuff about like OD and KI. Have you been like paying attention to what's been going on with that, bro? Like some of that stuff I went with Tuka, you know, all of that, dog. Like, you been paying attention to that?
Yeah. Actually, I seen a Butta interview. They called me and shit, told me Butta got an interview and shit like that. I don't know, man. I love Butta though, bro. Like, I really know Butta. Like, Butta confront on the internet and all that. Like, I knew Butta since he was a baby, bro. So that's why I don't be trying to go on Butta, because I know him, bro. I know his mama. You know what I'm saying? I know his daddy, bro. Like, he don't know me. I know him. He don't know me. I know him. You know what I'm saying? He be on there talking like he don't know me. He was a kid, bro. I know his daddy and his mama. You know what I'm saying? Like, for real. And I just be trying to, you know what I'm saying, tell him, give him game, bro. Like, it's cool to interview, but you definitely got to watch what you say on them interviews, because a picture's worth 1,000 words. You hear me? And just because old block gone down, it takes two to tangle. And that means so if they killed them, then that means they killed them, right? And then he on that answering and shit. You know what I'm saying? And that's a Rico. When they get Rico, he gonna be the face of that motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Cause like he be walking up fence though. He walked the fence with it. Sometimes he'll be like, he'll say it if he was right there, or they'll try to trick him into saying he was right there. And then in the paperwork he said he heard from somebody. You know. But yeah, I wouldn't be doing no shit like that, bro. I just talk about me getting on the stand and all that shit. I wouldn't be adding on to the fire, bro. Man. Like, niggas got their shit splack and all that, bro. Like, nah, I wouldn't be doing.
Man, that's what I was gonna ask you about. I know OD was somebody who was like a friend of yours. Like you said, he done been to your spot.
Yeah, OD done slept in my house, bro. OD, yeah.
They you know, he was asked about him during the Vlad TV interview. And, you know, it's like allegations out there that KI was the one responsible for that. Although I think we talked about this before, like,
yeah,
that ain't necessarily the case, but the whole Lil J tweet and this, that, and the third. But did you see that clip? Or without saying, man, I mean, you can say what you want to say when I ask you this, but I heard you say on the live that a dude who is no longer around was the person who was really responsible, and he came at him like, man, y'all don't need to be claiming my work.
Yup, it was a dude, man, who was around, man, and he made it clear that he ain't gonna have zero tolerance for that shit. You know what I'm talking about, for claiming that body. You know. And that's how I found out who did the shit. I couldn't believe it. Like, damn, this nigga bold right here. He don't care. But then, you know, like, this a nigga daddy who, like my pops. So what the fuck I'm supposed to do? You know what I'm talking about? Like, I just backed out of it, bro. I just tried to get them advice and over there. I tried to stop this shit over there, whether E-Dog want to admit it or not. We brought him over there, me and some more EBT members. You know what I'm talking about? Who's still alive. The EBT members in jail right now. Who brought him over there too? Who he was over there with. They coming home. So when they come home, they will speak out about it, bro. And they got names over there on Eberhard. They ain't just no goofies for Eberhard. They got real names, bro, that's going to get on here and say that E-Dog came over there, that they brought him over there, drove around with him and everything. Yeah. But like I said the last time, E-Dog just didn't want to admit it, because now that this shit came out with that they left J Money and backdoored J Money, I see why E-Dog didn't want to say that he was over there in 2012, because J Money got killed right after that. Right after he was over there, J Money got killed like a couple months later. So J Money getting killed and E-Dog was over there with us, that'll look bad. And then the girl J Money baby mama saying that they backdoored J Money, so that looked bad. So E-Dog probably already had that in his head. I can't answer that shit. So when he was with Big Dale, rest in peace to Big Dale too. He was with Big Dale, and Big Dale had him right there. Yeah, Trenches News, but he tried to have him say I was a goofy, I was lying and all that shit. But he never said I was lying. He just said I ain't bring him over there. Okay, Lil B brought you over there, cause that's they block. I came to get you with Lil B, but it was on Lil B. I was trusting that Lil B make sure that you straight. You know what I'm saying? And the other members who told me that you was straight over here. You know, but E-Dog made it back safe. He made it back safe. Ain't nothing happened to him. He's still alive right now, and, you know, like that. But I always tried to, you know, when I was over there on 63rd and all that shit, bro, anybody will tell you, bro, I never misled them. Yeah. I never misled them, bro. Even if a motherfucker I knew they was trying to tell her go on the hit, I'd tell hell no, bro. You know damn well you ain't going on no hit like Marcus Side. One day Side, they try to get Side to go on some shit. And I see Side looking with his head down. And he come in the crib and stalling. Like he looking for a hoodie or something. Man, I'm telling goof ass niggas you ain't going, bro. You know your mom, Miss Clark don't play that on everything, bro. Miss Clark don't play that on everything. She don't play that. She ain't raised Marcus like that. You know what I'm saying? So when I told them that, Marcus told them, nah, I ain't going. So yeah, you just gotta try to save who you can save, I guess.
No,
if I want to say that, I was trying to, whoever I knew I could get to, I tell everybody the same message, but if I can't get to you, I'm gonna go to the people who I know ain't like that. Yeah. They stop hanging with him, shit like that.
Man, do you does it bother you when you see it? Cause you one of the king of the stories when it comes to like Chicago, that South Side for real, like the who's who. Like it's a lot of different documentaries made about these people who you don't actually had like personal relationships with. Does it bother you like when you hear stories about how they was killed or who they allegedly killed, like come out and it's not accurate online? Like
I cleaned up a lot of shit. When I came on YouTube, I cleaned up a lot of shit. It was a lot of, they said that Brick and G.I. Joe killed Big A from Old Block. They didn't. A civilian killed them. The gang members likes to carry, whatever the person want to say. They were civilians. They got likes to carry shit. They civilians to me. You hear me? You could be a gang member with a weapon though, with likes to carry, but they civilians to me. They got off like civilians. And then with HK, they said McAdoo and them did it. Everybody said McAdoo and them did it. The whole time I was in a cell with his brother, who died with King Von Slutty. That's my boy. I was in a cell with him. When T. Roy got killed, he came in my cell. When HK would die, he was in my cell. We were cellies. So he had told me off top that a innocent motherfucker killed a dude who stayed in O Block and them killed him.
They shot through the door.
Shot through the door on everything. I already knew. So when I got on YouTube, I already had this information. I had all this information. So I came in cleaning up shit. I broke most of the stories, the big stories, the Cash, the Fat Shawties, most of the stories, the TPs, I broke a lot of big stories, man, that's out there. Like, man. I broke them. I dropped them first. You know what I'm saying? So, I did my due diligence, bro. I feed people on YouTube.
But I was saying as far as like now, like if you get on a platform like a No Jump or a Vlad TV, it's millions of people who watch that. It's different if it's a smaller, I guess, YouTube channel who may come across it, but a platform like that, when it's a lot of eyes on it, does that bother you if the information ain't true?
No, it don't bother me. It don't bother me. You know what I'm saying? It don't bother me. But like No Jumper, I never fuck with them again. Like they chasing.
I don't know. You got to throw that out there.
They chase clout, bro. They chase clout. They asking every motherfucker who in tour with somebody, or they bringing up nobodies to ask the nobodies about you. Like who the fuck you gonna get him from? West Bumblefuck? Like be honest, bro. Like some of these dudes, and they getting on there and they lying. You know what I'm talking about? Like I got receipts for all my shit. Anything I come and say, I got receipts. I got receipts for my shit. Everything. You know what I'm saying? Everything that I did. If I say I gave you something, if I say I paid them, if I say I gave them this amount, I got receipts. Cause I'm a business.
Yeah. No, not to cut you off, Swipe. Since you breaking up No Jumper, man. At one point in time, like, where you was head over heels, like Thrill, you was promoting it, on your lives and your videos. Like, man, y'all be on the lookout for my No Jumper.
Yeah, I was promoting it, cause I was gonna go on there and do something different. What I did, I ain't going there and bash nobody.
Oh, but what I was gonna say though, after the interview performed very well for him, and this is in the early stages of all that controversy to us. Well, you know what I mean. Like it wasn't to the point where you actually got on the stand and all of that, But after the fact, man, it seemed like you did like a 180 and you was like bashing No Jumper. Like, what went wrong with that whole?
No, bro, they shit starting, bro. They bringing everybody up from Chicago and starting shit, bro. He disrespecting Mama Duck them, bro. Like, it shit, everything is something, bro. On everything, bro. It's something with them, bro. And then you got Adam pulling the strings, bro. And these black dudes who are around them, bro, they look like flunkies, bro. Like, some shit we ain't gonna even play with or do, bro. You don't play with nobody mama, bro. That's just first of all. You know what I'm saying? You don't ask nobody mama certain shit or none of that, bro. You treat them with respect. You hear me? Like, for real, bro. But, it's the internet, though. It's just my decision, bro. Like, I ain't telling everybody else, y'all can fly out there, for free and tell y'all soul away for no money or none of that. It's just I ain't gonna do it. If I do go back on no jump, I need 20. I need 10 to 20,000, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I could stay on my page. Get all the money.
Nah, I feel you as far as like, I guess that he asked the inappropriate question, asked Mama Duck.
It's just that he fueling shit in Chicago, bro. Everybody get on there. Old Block get on there. He asked Young Money about them. He asked them about them. He asked THF about they ops. Like, bro, like that's just starting shit, bro.
Is that starting stuff, or is that just a part of the history?
Nah, that's starting shit, bro. If you asking niggas who shot who and all that, was that you shooting on camera? Like all that shit, bro. Like that's starting shit, bro. Like it come from a white dude, bro. Like this ain't no motherfucking niggas who ask you this shit in the hood.
He got the black dude on there.
Yeah, flunkies. They flunkies, bro. They wouldn't do anything. Would you let a man sit across you and ask you to send him a pic of your penis? Like for real, bro. Like for real, bro. Like some shit ain't no money going. You not finna tell. If he would have told me that, bro, I would have took his camera and whacked him with it. Like for real, bro. I would have busted shit with that camera, bro. If he would have told me to send him a pic of my something like that, bro. Or he told J Main. Yeah, I don't play that shit, bro. Like that's just like far out, bro. And then a lot of shit when I be saying it, like like with Cali, not just Chicago. He getting the Cali niggas into it, and he in the background watching this shit happen, bro. Like I'm paying attention to it, like the devil, bro. That's what the devil do. Play the puppets and shit, and sit in the background, bro, and watch everybody else crash out. Ain't nobody gonna go to jail from no jumper, but them. If they pull up, niggas talking about pulling up to no jumper now. I done seen a whole bunch of Crips, nigga. We outside, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, bro. That shit getting dangerous. For real, that shit getting dangerous, bro. And before you know it, if they pulling up and talking right now. But just for them to pull up, that's the next step from talking on the phone. You know? So eventually it's gonna be a fucking crime, bro. On everything. Eventually somebody gonna shoot. They be playing on there, bro. They play. It ain't about me, bro. It's about the play I see, bro. When I see shit like that, bro, like I don't get involved with that, bro. Like every motherfucker come on there, he asked them about me, bro. Kids, bro, that I told them, DQ them kids, bro. You know how old I am? I'm damn near. I got DQ them by at least about 13 years, 14 years, bro.
That's the dude you say you used to stay with him and his sister.
No, hell no, bro. Hell no. Dude ain't never stay with. Dude lied, bro. He ain't never stay with me, bro. I ain't never had no nigga stay with me and my bitch, bro. Never. Any girl I have, bro, ain't no nigga staying in the crib with us, brother or not, bro. Like I done did too much shit, robbing. You could backdoor me, all that shit, bro. I done been shot in my head and there. Ain't no nigga ever lived with me, bro. In no crib, bro. Only time that I stayed in the crib with somebody was me and Lil Mark. On everything. Me and 112.
That's Slutty.
Slutty. Me and Slutty stayed in the crib, bro. We stayed in the crib together. That was the only person who I ever stayed in the crib with was Slutty. He was on house arrest. That's how he came to stay in the crib. Because he needed somewhere to go.
So the dude that was on no jump?
Nah, bro. A bomb. That motherfucker struck my page 53 strikes, bro. Like, for real, bro.
But he was telling the truth as far as, like, knowing you, though. Like,
Man, I messed with his sister for 6 months, bro. 6 months, bro. That ain't knowing no motherfucker. That ain't no motherfucking brother. That ain't nobody you call brother, bro. A brother is a nigga you know for years, bro. After I fucked this sister, I ain't seen that man since then to YouTube. Like, for real, bro. I ain't seen him since YouTube. Since 2011, I ain't seen him until I try to reach out to him for his camera on YouTube. On some real shit, bro. On God. The last time I seen that man was 2010. I ain't seen him since 2010, bro. On everything. And till now, till I got on YouTube, bro. How long is that?
And that's over a decade for sure.
That's 11 years I ain't seen him.
Yeah, that's over a decade.
You ain't my motherfucking brother niggas out getting on there trying to crack both of them bombs. On everything, bro. Like, for real. I got cash apps. I got receipts. On everything, bro. We fell out. Hey, look. You know why I can't respect no man? I respect you if you got on my channel, when you first got on my channel, and called me a goofy, a lame, and said all this shit. He was my sister and all this shit. Why was you walking around with me downtown and doing interviews and recording for me if I did that shit to your sister? You gonna do that for a nigga who did that, what he said?
No.
That's what I'm saying, bro. That's when I say That's why I don't address shit, bro, because you got to make it make sense. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you got to make enough sense. When you can't make up nothing, you got to lie. When you ain't got nothing, you got to lie. You hear me? Like, what type? I'm not hanging with nobody who touched my sister, bro. On everything. All that shit, what my sister took from my kids, and you gonna hang with me, and I did this shit to your, allegedly, I supposed to did this shit, and you around shooting videos. Man, I got a video right now. Swipe the realest nigga, bro. You hear me? Swipe the realest nigga. Swipe the realest dude. I got a video of him saying this shit, bro. Both of them.
The same dude that was bashing
Same dude was bashing me, bro. On my mama, bro. That's why I ain't got my heart of the trenches in there. Because they struck my page, bro. Because I wanted my content and I kicked them. Y'all can't get on my platform no more then. Because I handle business. This at the time when I was getting business minded with my YouTube channel. I'm spending my money on businesses and stores and barbershops. And I'm like, shit, this a business now. So when he lost my footage and I came back from Florida, I'm like, shit. You know, where my footage at? Oh, it's gone. He could record it over. Nah, I don't want it over, bro. I'm going to get me a new cameraman. I'm done with y'all. And that's how I started, bro. That's how I started, bro.
That's
like,
with him and the dude.
That's how I started, man. Hey, look, man. And then a lot of people always talking about, like they piss me off, bro. They can always bring up, they can always remember, like, they talk about the past. He ain't hide nothing. Or he ain't hide nothing. You know what I'm saying? They talk about, you know what I'm saying, the wrong shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be like, they talk about shit from, you know, when everybody was fucked up, the days and shit like that, bro. But, like, I'm winning now. What motion do y'all? It don't fuck about what happened then. Who cares about then? You know what I'm talking about? Who cares about who had it then or who had $1 million then? It's what you got now that counts, right? Hey, then we ain't got nothing to talk about with them AHumbleSoul. You can switch the conversation.
For sure, man. The transition, man. So,
and AHumbleSoul. This is what niggas make every month.
Man.
Every month. You hear me?
That's crazy.
Even if bill 6,000. Nigga still got a what?
Man, that's crazy.
You hear me? Like, for real, bro. Yeah. Like, for real, bro. That's why I don't even respond to these guys, bro. Man. When you making that a month, just off that, this just off this.
Not the cash app.
What about, this ain't the cash app, this ain't the book.
You got business.
This ain't the businesses. That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, how can I complain about somebody who losing? I mean, why would I respond to somebody who ain't got shit and that's trying to get something off me, off my name, and I'm making all this? You hear me?
Right.
I'm making this shit, bro, like, for real. Right. I'm making this shit. I keep this shit, like, 3 different cards on my balances, bro. 11K on one card, 30K on the other card, shit, 65 on the other card, bro. Like, I save my shit, bro. I learned to save. I learned that I could be back in that position while I was fucked up, and I don't never want to go back there. Yeah. So I save everything, bro.
Do you want to, not to cut you up, brother, do you want to address the feedback, man? Like, when we did the last interview, you showed the over 100K on the Cash App. You sent your wife. Then they was zooming in on the -3.
Yeah.
What you want to say?
Oh, no. All it was somebody had, like, the phone number. My phone number just got leaked. And I know who did it, too. I know who did it. I found out who did it and everything, bro. A person took my phone number, and then they knew my name and shit. They knew the what's the name, and they did my Cash App, bro. No, they did my Cash App, and they knocked my Cash App off the map. They told the Cash App people that their phone was stolen and that somebody got a hold of their Cash App, bro. And Cash App fell for that shit. Instead of Cash App contacting me, they just wiped it out. So what it was somebody had sent me $3,000 for an interview.
For sure.
You hear me? And I took the money off and transferred it because they kept on, they making fake pages on my Cash App with one number less and all with my logo and everything. Cash App letting them do this shit. So when a person sent me the $3,000 for an interview, I took the money off. And that's when Cash App terminated my thing. But the money is insured. So the money went back to the interview and he sent it right back to me.
For sure.
On everything. So I got 6.
For sure.
On everything. I end up getting 6K off that. Off them taking that 3K. Yeah. I don't leave nothing on no Cash App, bro. So that's where the negative thing comes from. When they hit it, but they had to send the money back. They had to send them the $3,000 back. Because they terminated my account. So all I did was get it right back, bro. It wasn't none.
Yeah,
It wasn't none.
They was having a field day.
Yeah, they can have a field day, but you see the paper that I'm getting every month, bro.
Crazy.
A real motherfucker know. All the people who hate, the motherfuckers who know, they should tell them. Like, hey, look, Trench is eating. That boy making this a month. On everything, he making this a month.
This after the controversy and all of that.
Yeah, and look, like I said, I own my home. We got businesses. So this is just bank money. This ain't including what I'm getting every day coming in. We got businesses, bro. We got money coming in every week, every day. You know what I'm talking about? Like, it don't bother me, man, what nobody say about me, bro. Like, I'm content. My kids love me, my wife love me, my family love me. You know what I'm saying? That's all that matters, bro. I don't care what no outside people think, bro. Especially no people I ain't never met before.
No, for sure.
You know what I'm saying?
I wasn't trying to be petty with. I just
no, you know you can ask. They can say whatever they want to. Do you own your own house? Not no trailer, none of that. Do you own your own house? On everything. 4-bedroom. Do you own your own house? Upstairs, downstairs, front, basement. I brought this shit off YouTube. Like, for real, bro. Like, quit playing with me. I pay for this shit off YouTube. YouTube paid for my house, nigga. I ain't never had no house. And as long as I've been living. I never had no house. On everything, I own my house. On some real shit, nigga. Like, they can't mess with me, bro.
Talk your shit.
You been on my party bus.
No, for sure, for sure.
On everything. You been on it. You got the footage. Like, for real, bro. People can cap about what they got, but I really got this shit. So I don't listen to the rappers, the zoos, none of them. When they call people broke, I don't feel offended.
Yeah.
I don't feel offended when somebody say I'm broke, because the person who's saying you broke live in the trailer park, struggling.
Man, for somebody watching this who they ain't eating like that, you know, they ain't hating on you, but they ain't eating like that, but they on the path to making some paper, but they bumping their head, so they ain't really making the money they would like to make that next move, so they can put themselves in position to buy a home or invest, you know what I'm saying, help their people out. Like any game you can drop on them to kind of get their chips together, bro.
Hey, man, this all I'm going to say to y'all, man. This all I'm going to say to y'all. Hit me in my inbox on IG. I'm charging for the sauce, man. I ain't getting you motherfuckers nothing else for free. Hey, the people who I really want to give out the game to the youth and all that, hey, but no, man, I ain't giving my enemies nothing. So if you want it, you going to have to pay for it. And just so the people was laughing last time talking about some, look, I sent my girl 120, but they complaining about 3,000 that's out of the account. But I sent her 100. What about the 100? But since they want to play with that, you know I'm talking about all the trolls and all that. Play with this. Play with this. You see that? You see what I'm getting? You see what I'm working with every month? You see that? Screenshot that shit and report about it on everything, nigga, on there. Hey, look, and I got 6 businesses on everything. Y'all, hey, when I call myself Michael Jordan, I ain't saying Michael Jordan is in playing basketball. I'm saying Michael Jordan as in making the same moves that he hit to score the basket. And that's what I do. I use the same thoughts that Mike used as he's spinning, cocking back, sticking out his tongue. I use them same methods, man, to win. I'm telling you. When I dunk, it's over with. It's game. You know, hey, but that just motivates for y'all, though, man. Keep working. Stay on it. Like, to all the people out there, man, just keep working, bro. And don't focus on nobody else trying to focus on yours, bro. You will get real money.
That's one.
Like, look, my old videos that I did a year ago, like, they shoot up. 2 years ago, shoot up on everything. I had a video go from 10K to 200,000 views. On everything, bro.
Just out the blue.
In 13 days. 13 days. I was wondering, like, where the fuck this video come up? It came up. You hear me? Like, I got shit. And then, you know what I'm talking about, I be getting paid YouTube partner. Like, I exhaust all my remedies, bro. Like, I exhaust all my remedies with the YouTube partner shopping and all that shit. You know.
Yeah, you like, gotta talk. I don't know. YouTube part. You gotta put me on game on that.
Yeah, it's where you get the It's where you get to put in your
Everything cool, bro? I keep seeing you.
No, I was just looking to see somebody. I seen somebody likes. It's just it's like a partnership. You add in like the stores and Target and everything, and I made shit $1,000 off I made $1,000 off the YouTube partnership market though, cause it was like I was sharing Michael Jordans and Timberlands and shit. People was going to buy that shit.
For real.
So I was getting commission. You know what I'm saying? I do all that shit, bro. I use all my remedies, exhaust all my remedies. I don't focus on nobody else. I stay prayed up, and you know what I'm saying, and stay with my family. And another thing, man, for you to go up, man. Don't get into nobody else. Don't link up on YouTube. Don't link up on YouTube with people. Don't do none of that, bro. I'm telling you, you get bigger than somebody, they start hating on you. They'll think that's supposed to be them. Like, don't link up with nobody, bro. A person who needs somebody else is a weak individual, bro. On everything. Because I stand on my own. Me and my mods, I stand on my own, bro. My mods control the channel. You know what I'm saying? They control my social media so it can go smooth. And that's why I love my mods, but yeah.
No, for sure. But if they wanted to get some game, you said holler after.
Holler at me on my inbox. I'm charging, bro. I'll give you the game, bro. You could be making this shit in no time, bro.
Man.
Cause there's other shit within YouTube, you know what I'm saying? But people don't know it, bro. Like, people don't know it. Like, I tell people, the guy who made YouTube, I went to school with him. We went to the same high school, the owner.
You serious,
The
bro?
owner of YouTube, I could Google. I went to John Hersey High School. Watch this.
Hey,
Watch this.
dog, how do you be knowing?
Watch this. Just watch this. I went to John Hersey High School, bro.
Got you.
In Arlington Heights.
For sure,
Watch
for
this.
Sure, for sure.
Watch this.
You kind of out the camera a little bit, bro.
YouTube owner. Creator. Who created YouTube?
That's crazy.
Steve Chain, man.
Oh, you hold it up, yeah.
Hold on.
Hold it to the camera, dog. Let the viewers know so they know you ain't capping, bro.
Hey, I just want you to see it first so you can confirm it.
For sure.
And then we'll go there. Hey, I said what high school I went to?
You said
John Hersey High School,
John
right?
Hersey,
Okay.
yeah.
And that's the middle school I went to too.
John Hersey High School in Arlington Heights. Fourth year. Okay. River Trails Middle School,
Yep.
Mount Prospect. You went to both of those.
Yep.
And that's
8th grade year I graduated from River Trails and I went to John Hersey High School and graduated from
Aurora,
Yep.
Illinois. How far is that close to?
No, that's where you
from.
No, that's where he located to. Arlington Heights as well. That's where they stayed at.
That is Arlington. That's a suburb.
Arlington Heights is the suburbs outside Chicago. Des Plaines, Arlington Heights, Willing, Mount Prospect,
Okay.
all that shit. You know, all that. The first McDonald's out there, the
went to
number
school?
one McDonald's, the first McDonald's ever in Des Plaines
Man.
that was made. Yeah, I went to high school with him though. He was actually grades ahead of me, but his sister was in my class. You know what I'm saying? So I talked to his sister on the phone and shit. I contacted her and finally got in touch with her and was talking to her and shit and was asking her like, hey, ask your bro if he could do this for you, you know? And she was like, all right, I'll tell you. And then she just be giving me tips on YouTube to do because she do YouTube. She got like 11 million followers on YouTube and shit. You know, but she don't share the content that I share. You know, they back overseas in their country, so what we allowed over here ain't allowed over there. So she ain't sharing no who killed who or who did what or none of that shit, you know. So, but she give me tips and advice and shit, you know, like a little cheat code and shit. But yeah, I went to school with the creators, bro. I went to school with their sister, the person who did it. I went to school with his sister. She graduated from 8th grade with me. So yeah, a lot of people don't be knowing this, bro. A lot of people be mixed up and confused about Trench's news life because they want to add on to what they think they should add on, but you can never add on to that, you know. But yeah, that was good for me. You know what I'm talking about? Like, he created YouTube, so, you know, I could get them a little bit more advice than the average person could get them.
Man, if they want some YouTube game, once again, hit you in the DM.
Yep, I'm charging, bro.
Okay.
I'm charging. You want to know how to get monetized? You want to know how to get monetized? I'm doing that. You want to know about analytics and all that? 2 different stages. Monetize, how to get monetized shit. I'll teach you that. I'll teach you that how to get monetized for $150. And then everything else, algorithm and all that, I need 300.
That still ain't bad.
Yeah, 300. I'll teach you the algorithm and everything. Teach you how to put in the algorithm. Teach you what to do, who to put in the algorithm, who to do it, how to do it, where to do it, and I can get you the same paper that I'm getting. And hopefully you will get businesses and save your shit. Like I don't brag on nobody. I brag with God, cause like I ain't bragging about my money. I'm just showing y'all when I do show y'all like this what I make. This what I make off YouTube. This just YouTube. So it ain't like you count my income, you know what I'm saying? But shit, if you add that up, and then there's still some days left on that other one, shit, that's a 40 ball and a what's the name? What $25,000 they talking about still? They still talking about that? All right, okay. I'm gonna show them that, what I've been getting every month for the last, since they playing.
Nah,
Talk,
man.
Yeah, but
it's good.
That's what it is, man. That's what it is, bro. Just stay humble, prayed up, and, if you can help people, help them, bro. But everybody ain't meant to be helped. And don't link with nobody. If they say they want to work with you or none of that, make sure it's a money involved. Make sure you getting paid something or none of that. Don't be working with nobody for free or none of that. Because they'll come out, he stole my idea just because you don't answer for him. You could not answer for a motherfucker on YouTube. And he trying to steal my shit. He did this. He did like a little mama, bro. So yeah.
Man, to pivot a little bit, you've been vocal recently about the whole Fat Shawty G Skinny situation, and how the video came out. This is when, your name was implicated, saying you was the reason behind the whole shooting and all of that. And you released some audio a while back, but the voice was like, it was kind of like slowed down, pretty much saying what happened. But recently you released the audio, just in the regular version, and pretty much, revisiting that whole situation. What makes you come back out and address that again?
Oh, cuz when you blame me. When I see a video saying that I had something to do with it, I gotta address it.
Can you, for the viewers who may not be familiar with the situation, can you just briefly bring them up to speed, dog?
Oh, so me and Skinny had got into it months before he got killed. Let me say that. Me and Skinny got into it in July. He ain't get killed till motherfucker the end of October. You know what I'm talking about? So that's months. July, August, September, October, roughly 3 months. Go down there going to November because they got killed at the end. So I ain't got nothing to do with that. Me and G Skinny had that conversation one day, and it was over with. 4 months done passed, 3 months done passed. We ain't said nothing to each other, none of that. I done talked to Cash and them and all that. Cash was on the phone with me with a mutual motherfucker who, you know what I'm talking about? And Cash was like, no, I'm just bullshit like Cash do. Cash, that's a funny guy. So after that, I let it go. Now, G Skinny and them get killed. I broke the report. I always had the audio because I'm the one who broke the report. I had the audio since day one. I just didn't put out the audio because I didn't want Big Dale to know who was at the table with him. If Big Dale would have known who was that on that thing, he would have known if he said, oh, they said they was at the table. Go ahead and get rid of them, So I just, kept it secret for him. But when he passed, I just thought I'd put it out, bro. I ain't got nothing to do with Skinny them. This was all over them. This was all over them, bro. The person on the tape telling you what happened. You know what I'm saying? And what happened to him, bro. It's a sad story, though. But I just don't want nobody going around blaming me, because that shit dangerous. Like all of other blogs be like, man, y'all making it hard on our life. What about my life? When you make up a story about Trenches News, when you make up stories with bodies and shit, what about my life? You don't care about my life. You hear me? But yeah, I just had to get that straight, bro. It ain't nothing to kick Dale down about or none of that, because I can't kick him down. You know what I'm saying? I can't do that, but that was just to clear my name, like I said, man. Yeah. I'm just clearing my name. I seen a big blogger, you know what I'm talking about. I seen him get on there and say that that's a fake story and like no, Trenches News did it. That story that the other dude made, that's fake. Like Trenches News, he had something to do with it. So he put it out there like that. So that's when I came with the audio. Everybody, I speeded up the audio at first, remember? I speeded it up.
Oh, yeah, I said slow down. Speed
up.
Yeah,
I speeded up the audio so nobody wouldn't know. But now that he gone play it, shit, he did it. I ain't do it. I ain't do that shit. I ain't order no motherfucker, what's the name? But they made me out to be the devil and the bad guy and had everybody try to turn against me. You know what I'm saying? So now with that tape, everybody who was with him and all that shit, they like, man, Swipe, Like, you for real ain't had nothing to do with that shit, bro. Like, yeah, I had the tape the whole time. All I had to do was upload the tape with the video the first time. Nobody wouldn't have been able to say that.
And the audio basically reveals like that he ordered a hit on his own son.
Yeah, the audio revealed that. You want to play it?
Yeah.
Shit, you want to play it? Shit, this your interview. This your interview, so I'm gonna play it. Shit.
And you think that's what led to the back and forth between you and him?
What?
That you knowing what really happened?
Yeah. Yeah, that's what happened.
Man, but why you even looking for that, bro? You made multiple videos recently related to FBG Cash and his passing. You know, you just mentioned his name, said y'all was on the phone together because, you know, the whole store runner thing came out and this, that, and the third in the past. But I guess y'all kind of nipped that in the bud. But
Yeah, Cash know that. Cash know ain't no motherfucking store runner, bro. Like, for real, bro. I'd have been on one of the biggest hits in Chicago history, bro. You think I'm a fucking store runner, bro? On everything. Do you think that? Like, these niggas who I was going against was real monsters, bro. Go and look at them in the feds right now. And they ain't in the feds because of Trench's News. On everything. These boys got multiple bodies apiece. It's 9 of them who went down, bro. All them motherfuckers got 6, 7 bodies, bro. That's who, these little kids to me in the street. They can say whatever they want to, Humble. You hear me? I'm talking about when I tell you, I took shit from lions. I ain't never took nothing from no sheep. I took shit from lions, bro. Like, everything I took from a lion. A nigga who could come back and get me. Like, I don't like bullies or preying on the weak. You know, so I never was into that. I always took shit from somebody who, all right, yeah, let's see if he can come back. You know, but here go the audio.
oh, you probably should hold it to your mic. Yeah.
I'm gonna rewind that over. Y'all.
You hold it to the camera, you hold it to the mic, yeah.
Oh, they played it over.
Yeah. But just a couple more questions for you, bro. I ain't gonna hold you. As far as like with Cash in particular, man. Like I said, you did some videos recently about just this whole, you know, murder. I guess some new information that came out about him.
Yeah. You can go.
Oh yeah. So pretty much they found somebody who was reportedly responsible.
Oh yeah, that was no, the people was cleared. I made a video about
that's
that.
What it was.
Yeah, some people was cleared. Like the people who they thought they was clearing them. Like the girl cleared, the DJ was cleared and everything. And then it took a turn twist for, you know what I'm saying, the situation that happened.
So some news recently came out about somebody who you've made multiple videos about, especially when he first was released from prison after doing that long stretch out of Young Money, man. 051 Kiddo, I know you call him. You got your own little special nickname for him. I think he's a low dog or old dog.
Low dog.
But he back locked up. You know, after doing that time, he came out. He was blazing hot, pretty much like one of the hottest in Chicago for the controversy. It wasn't necessarily the music, although his music, it ain't just horrible. He don't be rhyming a lot. He got his own style, but he got locked back up. And some news also came out that since he's been behind the wall, man, he got into like a little altercation, you know, with I guess somebody on the Rivals team that he been dissing. You know, he dissed LA Capone and all them. You know what I'm saying? But what you got to say about all of that, bro? Because I know you've been keeping up with that.
Oh, Kiddo was bound to crash, man. That's all to it. He was bound to crash. He better off in jail, probably.
Think it saved his life?
When jail saved people's lives.
Preserve them.
Yeah, preserve them. You really can't get in trouble in that way. You could die in there. You can still get in trouble, add more charges, but you know, it's like you're more safer in there. You ain't got to pay no bills. You ain't got to really do nothing but think about how you gonna get out and probably better yourself. That's what people that's being incarcerated should think about. But they get out and do the same thing. Like, he been gone for 10 years. You would think that he wouldn't hang with nobody who he been with, because none of them sent him no money. None of them sent him a lawyer. But he get out hanging with them, you know. And he hung with them when he was on fire, when he was at the top of his career. You know, I just don't think 10 years of Kiddo gone, he can come out. Ain't nobody gonna want to hear nothing but how you got arrested and jumped on. Like, that's the only thing people gonna want to hear.
You think he gonna do another long stretch?
Oh, he gonna do a stretch. If he get charged with that armed habitual, he gonna do a stretch.
Damn.
Yeah, armed habitual is like at 85% of your time.
Mandatory.
Mandatory, and he got to do 2 years parole violation already.
On top of that.
On top of that, and that's 85%.
Damn.
So he gonna be gone a year, damn near 2 years just off parole violation. That ain't even including the new gun charge.
Man, you know what? Just looking at his different interviews before all of that happened, it seemed like he got a unique personality or perspective on stuff. I don't know how to put my finger on it, but it's just, I don't want to say something off about him, but it's just, I don't know if he institutionalized, or he just been got it the wrong way. But it's unfortunate to see, you know what I'm saying, him to get back in that situation. I know you said it probably saved his life, but who knows what he could have did musically. I don't know. I know you said the drill about to die anyway, but
yeah, the drill music dead, man. And I'm glad that it's dying now, man. We don't need that type of music, man.
Yeah.
The violence at an all-time high, and I see how these kids dying, man. Like, if you never went in the club and you never seen no shootout off no 80s or 90s music, or no hip-hop R&B and like the R&B music. You ain't never seen no shootout over no R&B music or country music or none of that. You know what I'm saying? But that drill music, so when they play it, bro, it's like everybody mugging. Mug me, I'ma shoot you. You know, the song telling them what's to happen, and then they off drugs and impaired.
What you saying? So they impaired, you know, they listen to the music that's telling them to react a certain way, violently, aggressively.
Yeah. Because if you look at drill, bro, it ain't doing nothing but telling on theyself. They rap. Look, first of all, you start off the rap with, I just killed what's the name and stepped on him. But we got to be quiet because the feds listening. Like, what sense does that lyric, what sense does them lyrics make? If you saying that you kill somebody and then you saying, shh, the police listening. Like, that ain't no music we need to be listening to. No, our kids. Or none of that, bro. Like, that's a no-no, bro. Like, my kids try to listen to PGF Nook. That what up? You know, I was glad when it went off the radio, bro. I was glad, bro. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I don't hate on people. But, like, it's like, nah, bro. The kids be into that shit. Like, they be really thinking, like, if we get into it with somebody, we got to go and shoot them. You know, that ain't the resolution to everything, bro.
Yeah. But at that age, when you were younger, you was out there, you know, did that music influence you to make
Man, ain't no music ever. We ain't had no music like that. We had Wanna Be a Baller, Shot Caller, 20-inch blades. We ain't have all that. Man, we had R. Kelly. We had we ain't had the same people. We had 3-6 Mafia.
For sure. Yeah.
You know, we had the
It was a lot.
You had artists like we ain't had no artists like. The hardest people I ever heard talking about robberies and murder was Deluxe, Kiss now.
Oh yeah.
Like, them was the only people. Bump J, but you know who rode around listening to Bump J all day. You know, like certain songs. You know, Father's Day he had the city, but it ain't like we was just riding around all day, all night. Now Lil Wayne, yeah, we was riding around to Lil Wayne and shit, but yeah, it was different music when we was coming up, bro. Like, the music was getting you game too. Like, the female music will tell you, like, how to keep your woman. You know what I'm saying? The male music will tell you, like R. Kelly music. What's the song R. Kelly got? I forgot that song about the woman. One man can make all woman. You know, like that shit. Like, you know what I'm talking about? It give you game, bro. The music, the drill substance ain't got none.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't got nothing in it, bro. Like the drill substance, bro. It ain't got nothing in it. It ain't got nothing in it but devil music, bro.
When you talk about drill, they credit this one person being responsible for everything, man, and how different cities, different states around the nation, and even, you know, globally, kind of took a turn for the worse. And that's somebody who you knew, who came to your house, used to chill with you, smoke with you, Chief Keef. Like, what do you think when they try to blame everything? Well, I mean, not necessarily blame him, but credit him as being the person who laid the foundation for the drill culture as we see it, and the people jumping around in the videos and being crazy with the pistols and you know what I'm saying, the switches, etc.
See, with Keith, that's just a scapegoat, bro. That just to be a scapegoat, bro. Like, Keith is like, he one of the pioneers, but E-Day and Duck and them started drill. Duck and them and E-Day started drill, bro, and Billionaire, bro. They was the first ones going back and forth on each other, bro. They was the first people to do it, bro. Ain't nobody wasn't doing that. It was on wax at first. It was on wax for a couple of weeks. It was on wax. The music, the fights, and the arguments, it was on wax for a couple of weeks, and then it just got turned deadly on everything. But when they first started, they was just rapping about females and you dirty and you wear the same clothes every week and, you know, little kid stuff. And then it just went to, I'm smoking on your homie, I'm drinking on your homie. We killed your cousin, we stood over and shot him 8 times. You know what I'm talking about? Like, there ain't no music that the kids, I feel like the kids need to be listening to. You know, it's a bad influence, bro. And we losing all the kids. To drill, we done lost almost 2 generations to drill. To drill music, 2 generations.
In Chicago?
Yeah, in Chicago. You got all the kids who 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. They dying every day and night. They dying. All the deaths that you see on the news, 15-year-olds, 2 15-year-olds killed.
Man.
You know, it's just sad, bro.
I saw that the situation outside that near that school. Or
outside the school, downtown Chicago, right after Duck, right after they sent his O Block. That was like a couple weeks after that, or a week or 2, and then that happened. But then they released the duct tape. If they would have seen that duct tape, because the duct tape got released right after that shooting that happened in school where them 2 students got killed. They had released that tape, and ain't no way in the hell you just seen O Block get locked up. You just seen 6 people get killed up for a killing downtown. And y'all go downtown and do the same shit right around the corner from where Duck got killed. Like, good luck. I can't wait till they catch him. I'm reporting about it first.
Broad daylight.
Yeah, broad daylight, man. You gotta have respect for life, bro. We ain't got no respect for life. Respect for humans, bro. It's like, ain't no respect, man.
Yeah. That's 100 Swipe, man, bro. I appreciate you chopping up with AHumbleSoul again, man. If anything we didn't touch on, anything you want to get off your chest before we sign out, if they want to get up with you, you know, the floor is yours, bro.
First of all, man, shout out to all my mod squads, man. Make sure you go and follow all of them, man. Savage Black, That Beezy, NC, Queen Lotus 126, Street Science TV, Kenny Rogers 2006, Chris Partlow 773, Sparks Visuals for all visuals, and at the Real Keon, baby, and at the one and only NC, man. Make sure you go and follow all of them. Make sure you go and follow all their channels, man. I love my mods. Shout out to everybody, man. Hey, just try to do better, man. Focus on, you know what I'm saying, like I always say, focus on taking care of your family. Focus on getting credit, because you need credit, bro. I don't care how much money you got. You need credit. Without credit, they don't teach that in schools, bro. You need credit. Get life insurance. Get insurance on your house and businesses and shit like that. And, yeah, just try to stay focused, man. And each one teach one. Try to help out somebody else. Don't talk about nobody. Don't down nobody. If you, like, people be like, oh, he stank. Or he ain't did. Like, help him out. Get on some deodorant. You know, that'll be a start instead of talking about the person. Sure. You know, so that being said, man, shout out to AHumbleSoul. Appreciate all y'all love support. It's Trenches News, man. We back at y'all later on with another one, man. When AHumbleSoul. Shout out AHumbleSoul, though. Make sure y'all go and follow AHumbleSoul channel on all platforms. And shout out to my moderators, man. Love y'all, YouTube. We out.
That's 100, man.